are you a girl?
Yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, finally there's a girl in here. Oh my god.
There's a girl named Star here.
Oh my god, wait, I'm so excited now.
Yeah, there's
Guys,
girls
I'm
here.
so happy. Hold on. I can't play right now, but I'll play tomorrow, guys. I'm so excited. I want to meet them. I want to meet more girls here. I'm so happy.
Okay.
Good lord.
Anyway, I don't know
I
what
was
got into her.
I think she's high.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying, we're fighting kobolds currently. The plan is, at least for me and Kyle here, is take it easy. We're not doing anything awfully dangerous.
Yeah, this is not a series of jackass.
Yeah, so we might not be doing anything exciting today because there's only 3 of us, and
We're
do
practically going to be.
yeah.
If we had 4, yeah, that means we're going out. We're going out, roaming around the area, searching.
Yeah.
We could recruit people, I guess.
We could, but it's gonna cost money.
How much
Mercenaries.
money
Yeah,
does it take?
they cost a lot. Like for
Where
example,
is it? Isn't it?
about mercenaries, right?
Yeah.
So the cheapest mercenary, which is a peasant, costs us a gold piece for a peasant.
A gold piece?
Entire gold piece.
Yeah, unless if we were being extra picky, we could go for a slave.
A slave? How much do they
Slave.
cost?
1 silver.
1 silver.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but the problem
Where's
is that they might revolt against us, which means we have to also kill them. So yeah, that's the risk if we.
Oh, I see. Do they have like personalities? Does he roleplay them?
Sometimes.
unless you're talking to them, they usually don't do anything unless
yeah.
you have suggestions or.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We go to where they keep the slaves, and then we start a slave revolt.
Brother.
And then
It'll be
maybe
funny,
we'll
but
make
at the
a
same time-
companion. It'll be funny, and also maybe we'll
funny.
make a companion.
Not very profitable though.
Yeah, we don't get any money, no XP.
Why do you need money or XP when it could be funny? And then you make like friends. Friends are like way more valuable
Oh,
than
my character,
money or XP.
but in game, my character is concerned about living, which living requires money and experience. So, understand to be
I
funny.
think my character is like too dumb to think ahead.
What is
I think
8?
I think my character is just stupid, bro.
Sort of. I think my character's also intelligence like 8 or something, but he.
So cooked.
what's
I
my
need to get
intel?
my
I
dice
need
like
to,
reevaluated. My dice are like cursed.
Actually, no, yeah. Well, you don't have to play like 8 isn't like dumb. You're like
slightly dumber than the ordinary person.
always like imagine like you have 80 IQ.
I mean, I got a 6. I got a 6 on something. How do I? Is there like the character sheets posted somewhere?
Yeah, he will. If you request it, he will take a picture of it and then send it somewhere.
Okay.
Right. It's been roughly 5 minutes, so we're gonna get started. Now, before we start, of course, we've done, of course, character creation, and now we're gonna go over how to play and the goal of the game, or introduce the game and how to play because we do have a new player. So, before we start, we'll go over that. But before that, of course, does anyone have any questions or concerns before I introduce and go over the rules? Alright.
Honestly, I'm balling. You can just give me like a quick learner's thing. I'll be fine.
Sounds good. Yep, it is really quick. So for introduction, we are playing, of course, OD&D, Old School Dungeons and Dragons. The game is about telling stories of classic fantasy adventures. The goal, of course, for your characters in the game is to get gold and glory to progress. It is a dangerous, unforgiving medieval fantasy world. You'll need gold and glory to increase your chances at accomplishing any action you might choose to do. That goes into how to play. So, how to play is very simple. This game is basically your story. You can do anything you want, but the system of how to play it is the dungeon master will describe to you the situation you're in, and then every player will have a chance to choose what their character does in that situation on their turn. And then after that, we'll go over the results. Typically, if there's any risk in your choice of what you do, your action, then we roll the dice to see if you succeed or fail. And naturally, with more money and experience you have, the higher chance you have at succeeding. Alright, so you know how to play, you know what the goal is now, overall. So, with that, do we have any other questions or concerns about the basics? Otherwise, we're going to go straight into the situation, right? So we can start playing. Okay. So, some background information on your team, right? What happened prior to you joining this particular expedition. The three of you, of course, have recently met up in the small medieval frontier forest village called IDLEN, and it's currently at war with its neighboring territories, particularly the forest of KEIRAN, which is east of it. From those forests, a cave-dwelling, dog-like humanoid known as the Kobold has emerged and has begun raiding and pillaging along the eastern border. They visited the farms at night, they set them on fire, they kill and capture villagers, right? Particularly killing the men, capturing the women and children, things like that. Very horrible, wicked stuff. They've, of course, dealt our lands. So now, of course, the local lords have raised an army, and including the hiring of adventurers and mercenary services to go and fight this war against the kobolds. You are among those who are being hired to and tasked out to hunt down these kobolds. Now, you can choose to decline this job offer. You can do anything you want, really, but for this particular group, what brings it together, as a party at least, right, is that there's a job with risk and reward, right? The job is, of course, to continue the campaign against the kobolds, particularly in a recently secured kobold cave, right? It hasn't been fully secured, only the exterior of the western KEIRAN territory was attacked and secured, so the kobolds were driven back into their cave, and now we are assaulting and we've besieged pretty much their cave system. We're entering the cave system from side entries, main entries, all entries, and just continuing our bombardment and raiding on their position, right? We are going in there to kill enemies, to rescue prisoners, and recover stolen treasures, and maybe even make a profit out of it to steal some of the kobold stuff. And today, particularly, your team has been asked to, of course, report to the front lines, where you will be, of course, taken to one of the various entries to begin delving into those caverns. Do you guys have any objections or any questions, concerns, or would you rather do something else?
Can I see my character? Like, can you send like a picture of it?
Sure.
Yeah. Also, your stream's not on your camera.
Oh, is it not? I just realized the whole time. Okay.
Do they
So,
have
here's the map.
any other jobs?
Other jobs available?
Yeah.
You want to look around for a different job, or
Like,
what kind of job you're looking for?
like still working with the, or do they have anything other,
Things
like,
lighter, or
yeah, lighter jobs? Because we're just three dudes, and invading Kobold, the last group had, what, 6
Two
people?
dudes and one girl.
And they almost all died, so.
okay. Let me take a picture of this real quick. And then,
Oh geez, my dex is so low.
does anyone else need a picture of their record? Or is it just
I think.
Do we not have ACs?
You do. We don't write it unless we need to, really, or you have armor on.
Okay.
The default AC is 9, which is like 50-50 chance to get hit or to dodge,
Okay.
basically.
So probably gonna get
majority of
insta
the
killed,
things-
not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, you have a shield, so you have a slightly better chance. So particularly, you have a better chance against arrows, right? In melee, it's kind of decent
Okay.
unless passively protects you. Unless you actively block, then it'll do better protection. If you actively block, you'll get like a 10% bonus to not get hit. Um, if you crouch, you might even have a better bonus, right? Things like that. The more coverage you have from your shield, you have a normal size shield, like a heater or a round shield, basically. So, all right. Anyway, AC. Yeah, your AC is basically 9 still, unless you're carrying your shield. Then it becomes like an 8. Yeah, passively it gives you 5% protection, and then actively it gives you 10%. Okay, I'll just take a picture of this real quick. I guess I'll do both sets of records here, just so that you all have your records. Okay, I'll post in the chat. And yeah, by the way, if you're wondering how long our games last, we usually only play for 1 to 3 hours. As soon as you guys make some profit, you can cut your losses, or you can actually cash out, basically, and go back to town and, end the expedition. Usually we play until we get profit, or if we die or cut our losses. That's the duration. Max is 3 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Some crews like to push a bit longer, especially if we've got extra time and everyone's willing to. But on average, it's 1 to 3 hours. That's how soon we usually get profit. I can go back to base. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I sent the records into the session chat, I think. So you guys should have them now.
Thank you.
Yep, no worries. Thank you for your patience. Any other questions or concerns before we continue? We're gonna go over other job options. Okay. So you want something lighter and easier? Some
Yeah.
easier
I
tasks
just want to see our
might lead to. Yep. So if you don't want to take much risk, a lower risk job that's available right now is to help defend a trench. Take a trench shift, right? So you just basically observe from a trench the enemy line, right, and report any movements, and of course defend it or withdraw if it's too difficult to defend. Naturally. Would you be interested in something like that?
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Should we go try attack the kobolds, or should we just do a normal job, like something, just defend a trench? What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's a low risk job.
How attached are you guys to your characters?
You get 1 life, so if you die, there's no coming back. But you do get new characters when you play again, right?
Yeah.
Just 1 life.
Personally, my character wants to live.
Same.
The stakes are a little high. Not
Okay.
for SHOSUR, you're brand new.
Okay.
But for
I
them,
guess we can go to the trenches.
You're gonna hate those.
Alright, low risk, low reward job. Okay, so the trenches,
Yeah.
there are 3 shifts you can take. Naturally, the night shift is the hardest shift. Evening is normal, and day shift is easiest. What shift do you guys want?
Oh, even though I want something easy, I think we should have at least some risk in it. I say we should do night.
You think we should do night?
Night
Sure.
shift, it's the
I'm
hardest.
thinking. I mean, how much are we getting paid?
So typically, no matter what shift you get, unfortunately, you get paid the same wage unless there's activity, right? So night shift usually has the most activity though, so that's why you have a higher chance of getting double pay. So if there's any hazards involved,
I see.
yeah, you get hazard pay, like double.
Yeah, times 2, dude.
And of course,
So they're
depending
gonna-
on what you kill, you get the spoils of war, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say the fucking.
You guys want night
That's
shift?
right.
It's an 8-hour shift. Night shift expects your character, of course, has free time during the day.
You
sleeps
guys,
during
you
the evening.
guys can decide.
Everyone has a choice. SHOSUR,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even
If you have your opinion, voice it.
Alright, ETHCAR and Jordan, what's your
Okay.
call?
Alright, so
personally-
do you sit in the trench or do something else?
Yeah. Well, the plan is sit in the trench. We're discussing what shift we should take.
Yeah, I guess we could sit in the trench.
Yeah, what shift should we
We
take
get
though?
free
Should we take
time while we're
day?
in the trench.
If we're facing against kobolds, those are going to be difficult. We could do day shift and save the night shift for like after activity.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
day
we're more
shift.
like
All right.
I'm
Any
done for
objections,
day.
questions? All right,
Huh?
sounds good.
Day shift.
Easy day. All right. So you three, set out from Idlin and make your way toward Quran and report to, of course, the outpost positioned west of Quran. So you can, of course, man the trenches, right, which observe the main entry point into the cavern system, the western caves of Quran. All right. So your team has to travel roughly a little over half a mile out. So we'll see if there are any encounters on the way there. First, we'll check for wandering monsters, if any. Very low chance, but we'll roll. Nope, no signs of any wandering monsters. We'll check for signs of any, of course, humans on the way there. Naturally, this is a human grid. You're in Idlin. Nope, no encounters with any people. We'll check for encounters with animals next. No large, no small game encountered. A calm day in February. Your team marches east toward Quran. Sorry, have I been saying west the whole time? It's supposed to be east. So yeah, east to Quran and or Quran. You arrive at some point at, it looks like, because you set out, we'll say, because you have to report, you want day shift, right? So you set out in the evening, pretty much, or not evening, night. So really early in the morning. And yep. So you woke up. You have the march out there throughout the night, and then you go back to sleep and then wake up for your shift. So you set out at about midnight. So it's really late when you left Idlin for Quran. And of course, you arrive there at about 12:30 in the morning. As you make your first approach, let's see how the guards react to your crew. 6 plus 4, positive reaction. They are welcoming and helpful to your team as you're approaching. They light the way for you. You can see like one of them like waving at you from a torch light, and they wave you over. You make your first approach. You're allowed in. They know who you are, right? They've been, they've been frequently maybe getting reinforcements or shift changes here and there, right? So you're the next shift arriving, and of course this is the night shift. The guys you are going to relieve in the morning. So they let you in. They show you to your place, right? Do you have any question or concerns for them? Yeah, for the guard here, militia troops here. These are idmen.
Yo, how is the night shift, bro?
That rolls for his reaction. 8 equals neutral. So, not good or bad, just a normal reaction. He says, could be better. And he just kind of rubs his eyes and tries to stay awake. He shows you to your place in the camp. You're now behind, of course, the barricades. You've entered the encampment, which is just kind of an encampment built along a hill. And around this hill, of course, it's entrenched. So you first had to pass through the trench lines, of course, surrounding the hill. And then you made your way up the hill to the small fort that they built up there. And, of course, this is where the camp is. So you're getting some sleep, some shut-eye. Your team has shown their way to their part of the camp where they can sleep around a fire. A few other men are sleeping at this time around this small camp. By the way, Idman's outpost is only manned by a total of roughly 6 soldiers, right? Permanent soldiers. And then there are some, of course, temporary soldiers, including yourselves here. So when you first got there, there was only, like, literally 1 or 2 guards awake at that time, right? So there's, like, barely any guards here. Alright. Day shift arrives, finally. You got some sleep. Any questions or concerns for your crew while you guys were sleeping? Do you guys have any other questions or concerns before we pass the night? I'm gonna roll to see if night shift was had any activity. They did not have any activity.
Never let you.
So if no questions or concerns, we have a new situation. It's time for your shift. So naturally, of course, you're woken up by one of the guards. right? He's like, "Hey, wake up, wake up! It's your shift." Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now that it's your shift, you took day shift. They kind of just show you around the ropes, right?
Oh, dang.
You're on a hill.
The beat?
Your job is to defend the hill, and keep
Oh,
your
yeah.
eyes on the eastern approach, which is where the enemy are. This hill looks toward, of course, um, the cave that's been besieged, right? Uh, at all times, there's actually like one or two soldiers over there that will patrol and have a look, right? But we can see most of it from here. This hill naturally is not terribly far from the entrance. It's about maybe only
Beat him with your bare
maybe 10
hand.
yards out, so 30 feet from the actual entrance into the cave. It's really close, right? The cave entrance is entrenched, right? So uh, most of the guard shift should be focused on watching, of course, toward the enemy line, which is east of here. But at some times you would have some guy on the hill that can look in every direction, right? All right, so it's your shift now. Do you have any questions, concerns? Your job is to, of course, guard this hill and guard the trenches, prevent enemies from.
And it's
Yeah.
kobold, right?
Yep, kobolds.
It's kobold.
They're small wooden
Okay.
dogmen that you're watching for.
I guess I'll put my like shield up and like look out
Sounds good. Yep, you can just keep your shield
towards the
over your head.
cave.
I just have my combo
Just in
ready
case.
to rain any arrows on any kobolds.
Alright, sounds good.
Just in case. Just in case.
Okay. What about, I haven't heard from, yeah, go ahead, Jordan.
I forgot what I was about to say. I'm just gonna use my bow.
Okay.
Like,
I have a question for the three of you, though. Are you all on the eastern side of the hill, or do any of you want to be maybe on the hill, or for whatever reason,
I'll go
north
on
or
the hill.
southwest?
I'll go on the hill.
Okay.
I'll go on the
So,
hill.
you're on the hill
As
then.
I say, where? So I thought we were already on the hill.
Yes.
Yeah, you're on the hill. That's where you slept. But the hill is so how the battle map looks. Just give you a rough sketch of the situation.
Okay. Yeah. If I could zoom in on my computer, that would be nice, but I can't.
All right. So naturally, you're in a forest, and
oh,
you're of course on a hill.
go. Oh my god, he's gone.
What the fuck?
Currently tabbed off playing Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and it's you. You're not supposed to be alive when a fucking leg surgery makes. I'm terrified. You kind of sound like Homelander.
All right. So here's a little sketch of the battle map. So as you can see, toward the east is where the kobolds are in the hill. This is the valley,
Yeah.
by the way. So you're on the western hill, of course. It's a fortified position, So the actual camp on the hill, it is of course barricaded by wooden stakes, and then beyond that is a trench, right? Just a one-line trench, not very,
Okay.
nothing too crazy. The enemies have their cave on the side of the, of course, hill. It is a sheer hill up there that they have their cave in. So it is a difficult approach to some extent, but below it, of course, down the hill is their first line trench, right? So we have clear view from our hill to their hill, but their
Okay.
cave side is in the side of a hill, right? So we can clearly see
Is
it.
the
But
sun looking thing, is that the hill?
yeah, so that the lines around the circle,
Okay.
those lines here,
Yeah.
that's our trench, okay? And the
Oh, okay.
circle is
Okay.
where the barricade is, like that's our camp.
And then
Okay.
what about the lines before the cave?
That's their
Like the
trench.
ones with this oh,
Yes.
they have a giant trench.
Yeah, so this is a trench, and this is the side of the, this is the valley, right? This is the
Okay.
their hill.
So
This is
I
our hill.
see.
Okay. With the lines, the little
Oh,
tabs,
okay,
that
okay.
represents elevation. Okay. So
Mhm.
we're on the western hill, they're on the eastern hill, but they're caved in the side of the eastern hill, right? On the west side of their eastern hill. We have observation, or we have line of sight from our hill to their cave entrance.
all right then.
Okay, so that's how the layout is. We built our. Naturally, we didn't send troops into the valley because that'd be a death sentence for them, right? But every now and then, a patrol is sent out just to like check if there's any changes or anything like that. Sometimes they're sent into the valley or they're sent to patrol, the hill. Um, there are other entry points, naturally that were dug in. Now that the enemy have withdrawn to their little cave, naturally to besiege them, we don't just go through their little death funnel. The troops have been digging in other entry points into their cave system, right? And that's where most of our guys have been assaulting from. They're just tunneling in, digging in from like random points to just attack the enemy, right? So the last team did that, and unfortunately, they didn't come back. Right. But yeah, they were a group of tunnel rats. We sent in a group of tunnel rat guys, and they were just tunnel ratting. They made some ruckus in there. I think they got a few kills, but they fought to the very last breath.
It was for the greater good.
Yeah, to win the war. I guess they died
Yeah.
for it.
They were worthy sacrifices.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I think they'll
Kind of
continue saying that. Yeah, hopefully.
yeah, it's kind of a death sentence to go inside.
Their
They had
cave.
like what?
They got
I was told
traps.
they had 6 dudes and
There are reports on reinforcements in the area, so actually most of the army wants to, of course, continue the assaults, but then some of the army in the future for IDLEN, they're thinking of sending troops into their actual territory, like beyond this point, because all the troops have been reporting to the front line. They're gonna send guys in to burn and pillage the villages, further east into their home territory, right?
you know,
So, they're all been
attack, attack their back lines while
yeah,
their front lines are stuck here.
go into their civilian populace and start burning and pillaging their raiding. Yeah, might be the move. But yeah, they're all. The main goal right now is to kind of draw them all to this one place that they're trying to defend, which is the western approach, which is mainly defending their supply chain that was feeding their troops, who were of course pushing west into IDLEN. So they're trying to perhaps at this time hold off our attack so they can probably. What the plan is probably for the kobolds is that they're trying to probably withdraw any supplies and goods that they have in that cave that we're at right now. Basically trying to cut their losses. They don't want to lose everything, so that's why they're holding the point. Okay.
You rather be easy to drive them back.
Yeah, so we're on Western KEIRAN right now. We're in their territory currently. Alright. So yeah, you guys take your positions, and now we're just going to roll through the hours to see if there's any encounters or any changes to report. 2 of you guys are on the eastern trench, 1 of you guys are on the hill. Your main job, of course, is to report any sightings, right? To defend this trench, to wake up, right? So you are the guard now. You're considered the guard, the defenders of this trench. Your orders are to defend the trench, report any sightings, and of course, evacuate if it's too dangerous to hold, right? So.
Yep.
All right. But everyone else is either sleeping or resting, right? Having free time. So night shift usually after the shift goes into their free time or goes right to bed. Most of them go into their free time.
Can I do a perception?
What was that?
Can I do perception? Look out?
Yep. So you're just looking out, in all directions, I guess. Well, one direction at a time naturally, but you'll switch your view.
There's no necessary role for perception.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just
You just see
information.
it. So there's.
Yeah.
She's probably. Yeah. There are some things that are hard to see. Concealed and covered items. Sometimes characters have insight. That's when you would roll to see past cover and concealment. So finding and detecting hidden things like traps or.
Like, only if I had this skill.
Yep. So everyone can attempt it. So you're attempting to see something that you can't normally see, right? So.
Yeah.
That's what you're
Yeah,
trying
but
to do.
Kobold coming out of the cave is pretty obvious.
Yeah, but right now I'm just gonna tell you what you see without having to take the time. So your character could, of course, take the time to just look in one direction and try to see if she notices anything out of the ordinary, right? Something that is trying to be hidden, but you are able to see it somehow, right? Like a ghillie suit, for example, right? Or a moving bush. So naturally, in order to see something like that, though, your character has to remain completely still and has to observe or listen in a particular direction, right? The more, I guess, hyper-focused you are, the higher chance you have of seeing something that normally can't be detected, right? So if you're just scanning everything, then you won't have a very good, chance of seeing something so, tiny, right? Minuscule. What are you looking for in particular? It sounds like kobolds, right? So which direction are you observing for them?
Can I see the little mini sketch you made?
Oh, sure, yeah. So here's the battle map situation as it is right now. So the general direction that you might come from.
Facing the cave, I'm gonna look a little bit right to it.
Okay, so further south?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, down the valley. And there's a creek that flows through the valley naturally. It's currently February, so most of the snow has thawed out. Spring is approaching, but it's still kind of cold out here. Alright, you're observing south, east. We have two guys observing maybe east or northeast from the trench. They're not on the hill, they're down in the trench, which is on the side of the hill, right? It's not in the valley, it's just on the side of the hill. So we got more layers of kind of defense than not just one point. Alright. Let's get rolling. So we're going to roll to see if anything happens. So here's the first hour. Your shift began at 8 o'clock, by the way, in the morning. So you relieved you relieved the guys around 7:30 or 7 o'clock, 1 hour early, just so that, they can get off a little early.
Set up.
And you're ready to start your shift, yeah. So change over, right? They told you what you got to do. You got in position. Your shift really begins at 8 o'clock. So 8 to 9, we'll check for any encounters. Every hour that you observe here, there is a 1 in 6 chance for an encounter, right? When there's a likely chance of encountering enemies in the area, there's typically a 1 in 6. So we're gonna roll for any chance of encountering signs of the enemy, right? Which are actively in the area. Right? We're in enemy territory after all. All right, so from 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning, you stood your post. You were observing. Some of you were more hyper focused, maybe, or just maybe, looking over the broader picture. Nothing happened. Okay. So we're just going to start blitzing through it until something happens. And if at any point any of you want to change up your role or your action or position, just let me know. But now you guys are just guard shift. You're just basically sitting around, scanning the perimeter, doing your job, right? Okay. Just speak up if you want to change it up or if you have questions or concerns. Now we're going to 9 to 10. Nothing happens. Alright, so now we're going to 10 to 11, right? Nothing happens. All right. So now it's 11 o'clock, which is lunch hour, right? So naturally, some of the guys who are on free time, they're cooking and everything. They ask that one of you relieves. Now, not everyone in your team can eat lunch at the same time, right? So what's gonna happen is you guys will take turns. Like some people will stay guarding, while one person will come and join them for lunch. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yo,
Okay, this is food
who want
provided
to
by.
roast Shambo for food?
What was that?
Who wants to eat food first?
Hmm.
Cause I know my fat ass character wants the food, bro.
All right, Shogun wants food first. Okay. You'll take
Get my
turns.
dog.
The
Feed.
dog will eat scraps, whatever's left over. So food
Yeah.
is provided to you since you're actually employed currently, right? Now, if you were self-employed, you had to feed your own crew, but you're currently employed by the ETHCAR army, right? So farmers, of course, bring food to you guys to feed the troops. Today's lunch
Oh yeah,
looks like
free food.
yeah, you get free food serving the army, right? So you get lunch.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna roll to see if anything happens during your lunch hour, though, right? So since there's 3 of you, we'll do 20-minute lunches each. So that should be, unless you guys want to do 1-hour lunches, give your characters more free time. Naturally, the longer your character has to have free time and lunch, the more like happy they are and the more energy they have, right? So, how long of a break do you guys want to give your lunch hour? Like 20-minute breaks, 1-hour breaks,
Like 30 minutes work.
30. Okay.
I think the typical.
All right, so it shows you got 30 minutes, right? So we're gonna roll to see if there's an encounter during your lunch hour. This is the worst time to have an encounter is while you're eating, of course. So, all right, nothing happens. So from 11 to 12, 2 of you were able to eat lunch so far, and nothing happened from 11 to 12. Okay, so now we're going to 12 to 13. The last person to eat lunch is on this shift. Okay, and it had to happen, right? So it was. We're gonna see if it happened during the 30 minutes you're eating lunch. To find out, we'll roll the time interval, right? So a 1 means that it occurred. 1 and 2 means it occurred at like 13:10 or 13:20. 3 means 13:30, etc. It occurred at 1400 hours. So at the end of that hour, so unfortunately you weren't eating anymore. That means the whole team was back on shift. That's why that's important
Okay.
to check. Right?
Man,
So
they
it's
really like
like-
attacking at 1400 hours. Jeez, last time
Yeah,
we
last
counted
time
them
was
was also at
1400
14.
So it's currently 1400 hours when we have a sighting, right? There's some activity on the position. We're gonna roll to see what direction it's coming from. Naturally, if it's coming from a direction we're not focused on somehow, then of course we have a lower chance of spotting it sooner.
Yeah, there's
Alright,
3
turns out-
What
directions.
directions are we focusing on right now?
Your team is focusing on the east right now. Some of you are looking southeast. I think that was SHOSUR, right? So
Okay.
naturally, if you're looking in the right direction, you'll be able to act a lot sooner, right? If you're looking in the wrong direction, you might have to react to the provocation or actions of something else. Now, I rolled the direction of the encounter. We're gonna roll the actual reaction of the enemy though to see their intention, if they actually want to do anything to you guys. 6 plus 6. So it was actually extremely favorable, helpful maybe. It
Surrender?
turns out you guys were on shift, right? None of you were actually looking in the direction that they came. But at some point, from a safe distance, it was to your surprise, a singular kobold has emerged from the woods, right? He's approached the trench line and is like standing at the south or northwest trench, and you guys don't notice it until they call out, and probably people that were sleeping or having free time noticed it before your team did, because this came from the opposite direction. It came from the northwest, to your surprise.
Bro, we're gonna get fired.
So
What
no
does it
one
want?
was watching that position at the time. You guys were focused on the east mainly. I mean, there is a chance that some of you were looking around or listening, right? So you could have heard or seen it. Maybe you check behind you every now and then. The chance would be on 1d6. So everyone on the team, actually, it's only SHOSUR that can check because SHOSUR's on the hill. You two are on the eastern trench, so you wouldn't be able to hear or see that at all, right? But SHOSUR, you have a 1 and 2
Oh, do
or
I
2
roll?
and 6 chance to possibly have heard or seen it. Yeah, go ahead and roll a d6. Because you're on the hill, so you have like oversight. You can look in every direction, right? They're on the.
Let's go, SHOSUR. Let's go, SHOSUR.
A
She's
d6.
basically like a watchtower. She's just the eyes. She can't do much from up here though.
D6.
Yeah, but d6.
Oh, nice dice.
Yeah, it's a nice bowl.
1.
A 1. Perfect. Yeah, so it was a 1 or 2. That means that you passed. So,
Yeah.
yep. So that means you actually heard noises from.
Never doubted you.
You were on the
Look at
hill.
these dice, by the way.
Those are really nice.
dice?
Those look expensive.
Ooh.
All right.
Looks like
These ones are my favorite.
Yeah, probably like $20 for those. At least.
No, it wasn't that
Significantly
expensive.
That's expensive.
Anyways.
Yeah, if you buy them at the mall, it's expensive. All right, yeah. So, but SHOSUR, you were scanning, you were observing, and you heard them before you saw them. Basically, is what we're saying here. You were able to hear movement to the northwest. We'll see if any of the other guys at the camp maybe heard it too. Okay, no one else in the camp heard it, so that's good. That means you were the first to hear it. So you turn to see it from after hearing it, right? You hear noises in the northwest trench. So you look in that direction. And you see a kobold there. It looks like it is a kobold that is injured and it's surrendering. It's holding like a piece of cloth in the air, maybe a piece of its clothes, right? It's just in the air. You can see it looks starved and hungry. It's not armed, right? So it's simply just like a kobold prisoner. Or kobold, not prisoner, but deserter, maybe, right? So he's just surrendering.
Okay. So like, what do we know about kobolds?
You think for a second, sure.
Sneaky? Are they sneaky?
They can be.
Or are they like human-like?
If they want to, this one's different.
They're small, wicked dogmen. They like
That's
to do
true. That's
evil
true.
things.
I think we should look. I think we should look to see if it could be like bait. Like
That's up
to
to
like
you.
look
You're the
for
one who
any
sees them.
hidden.
You're the one that
They're-
first saw
yeah,
it.
they have
Oh
no
yeah,
problem with you
I'm the
going
one
to the
looking.
hill.
I'm the one looking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So-
Can I like?
Mhm.
Can I look like past it to see if there's any
Anything beyond it?
maybe hidden? Yeah, anything
Yes, you
like
scan the tree line.
hiding.
Yep, you're looking for anything hiding. That's fine. Roll another d6 to see if you notice anything hidden out there, right? Anything covered or concealed. So at this time, yeah, roll a d6 and see if you notice it.
Okay,
So there's a chance of failure, chance of success that you see
I
something
got
or
3.
not. So that just indicates that you look as hard as you can toward the northwest, and at this time, you see nothing out there, right? There's nothing else. It's just one kobold, one dogman surrendering. He's a safe distance from the trench, keeping maybe 20 to 30 feet away, and just like, he's down the hill, by the way. He's downhill, so you can see this, right? Northwest side. You don't know how he got over here or where he's coming from. I mean, maybe he was one of the kobolds that were at war to the west in our territory, but he never was able to get back until now, right? So maybe a lost scout.
I'm gonna yell out to my teammates and say that I see something. There's a kobold surrendering.
I'll grab him.
Go grab him. Okay, cover me. You gotta like cover me, okay? I'm gonna go grab him, but you gotta like watch my back.
Okay, so
Okay, we get it. All right.
Okay.
okay,
I'm
wait for
gonna
them.
go out and bring him. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for them to
Get into position.
like
Yeah.
get into position.
So at this point, ETHCAR, do you want to move up the hill or do you want to move to the western trench? Right. You would just run through the trench lines or run over the hill and jump into the northwest trench you have eyes on.
Yeah.
The trenches allow
sure.
you to have cover and concealment to some extent, and of course have a more better position to shoot from. The hill is pretty good too, but that's the last line of defense, right? So the hill's defense is of course wooden barricade, wooden stake wall.
Yeah, I moved the. You said the western one?
Yeah, do you want to be in the northwest trench? So that's
Yeah,
closer
northwest,
to the
yeah.
action, right? That's closer to the enemy. If you're on the hill,
Yeah.
you're further from the enemy, but you're a lot safer naturally.
Yeah. I go to the northwest trench to cover.
Okay. So yeah, you run from your eastern trench up the hill, and you join, of course, SHOSUR. She's making her way northwest with you, and then of course she's gonna go toward it while you hold the trench, right, and provide security. As that's happening, Jordan, what's your action? Do you want to keep your eyes on the east still, or do you want to switch your action?
I'll just keep my eyes on the east just in case because we cannot abandon this whole area.
Yeah, you can't abandon your post, or not everyone should, right? So you
Yeah.
hold the line here. Keep your eyes in the cave, just in case. Good call. There are some guards who are awake at this time. About 2 guards, right, or 2 soldiers here. Let's see their reaction to the situation. Overall, their reaction is not sure, right? They're like watching and maybe grabbing at their weapons this time. You didn't raise the alarm, by the way, but you can raise the alarm. Uh, there's an alarm on the top of the hill. It's like a little bell, right, that anyone can ring at any time to wake up the troops. You can also just scream too to wake up everyone. But anyway, yeah, the camp is starting to wake up because you did yell to each other to communicate the situation. And now you guys are, of course, making movement, getting into position. Alright, so basically, yeah, Jordan, despite, of course, the excitement and maybe wanting to go over there, you stay disciplined and you keep your eyes east just in case the enemy want to take this as an opportunity to do something tricky. Alright, well, SHOSUR, ETHCAR's in position. How do you want to approach the kobold? He's just kind of surrendering. He's downhill. He's like, his arm is like limping. One of his arms is limping. The other arm is holding, of course, the piece of cloth as he surrenders.
Okay. I want to like approach him like at a moderate pace and like kind of like usher him towards me.
Okay. So.
But I do want to be like looking out for anything just in case.
And it's daytime, so you can see he's having a hard time seeing you, by the way. So yeah, it's daytime.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So you
Do
carefully
kobolds
usher him
speak
forward.
English? Or, I mean, common?
Not really. Some of them do, due to the war, right? Some of them are translators. Like 1 in 4 are usually translators. You want to try to talk to him?
I'll just try to like sign him.
Okay.
I'll just give him like
Sign him.
the good old wave over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you climb out of the trench. You make your way toward him. You usher him forward. Right. He has no weapons on him. Right. He just keeps the one good arm in the air with the cloth above his head. The other arm is like dangling. Right. Limp looking. Right. That hand though is folded as he approaches.
Ow.
Oh.
So he's walking
Yeah.
all wounded and slow. Is that okay?
Something happened.
He's coming
Oh,
toward
wait,
you
wait,
slowly
I'm gonna,
and
like-
carefully.
Okay, I'm gonna like try to sign him to like put his hands up.
Put his hands up,
Put your
broken
hands
arm,
up.
just
Put your hands up.
fucking fiddling
Like-
around.
Okay.
Yeah. Put your hands up.
So yeah, he just kind of puts his hand up, right? And
Okay, he understands.
Like singular?
this is the single hand, the one that's got already up in the air. The other one is limping looking, right? Like it looks limpy. It can't go up. Do you want to tell him to stop at that time? Because that one's not going up. It looks limp.
Is his shoulder limp too though?
Just the arm.
Looks kind of limp, yeah. The small kobold dogman.
I'll just
right?
I'll keep ushering him. Keep ushering him.
Okay.
He's probably fine.
Alright. Yep, so as that's happening,
I do wanna okay.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
do wanna say like to him, can I be like, do you speak common? Do you speak common?
Oh, you want to ask him? Let's see. I'll roll to see if he has it.
Yeah, I wanna ask him.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't. 30%.
Well,
Alright.
yep, he cannot speak to us.
Alright, basically,
Whatever.
at this time, Jordan, roll a 1d2 for surprise.
Two.
2. Okay. So you're not, or you are surprised then, I think. Well, you're on
You told him to
guard.
roll a 1d2. Did you tell him to roll a 1d6 or a 1d2?
Oh yeah, you're rolling a
1d2.
d6.
Yeah, roll a d6. He said 1d2. So I'm like, what?
My bad, my
D2?
bad. That's on me.
Flip a coin.
Free.
Okay, so you're rolling surprised. You roll 3, you're not surprised. Okay. So you're on guard, you're listening carefully. Yeah, that's my bad. And you managed to hear some movement to the south, right? The sound that you heard was a sudden, like, a sudden splash, right? And when you turn, maybe, do you want to turn to look at the sound? It sounded like something cracked against the south barricade, right?
Yeah,
It
I'll
sounds
turn.
like
I'll turn.
explosive blast, right? You look around, there's a huge explosion of fire on the southern barricade, right? So northwestern troop, ETHCAR and SHOSUR, right? You were busy trying to lure this guy forward, and then suddenly you hear toward the south side of your camp, the wall is hit by fire, right? Like there's like someone threw like a Molotov at it, right?
A shout out to Shoulder. Get back in here.
All right. So SHOSUR, uh, you know, as soon
How
as you,
far?
what
How
do you
far
want to
away
do,
is
guys?
the? How
The
far away
kobold?
is the?
He's 10
kobold?
feet away, right? So he started 30 feet from the
10
trench.
feet.
You climbed out of the trench to lure him forward. And now he's 10 feet away from you. Like he was slowly approaching you, right?
Yeah.
At this
And
time,
the
though,
explosion started from the south, and
yeah,
then
the
we're
explosion
off
went
the
off
east. Or,
to the south. Yeah, it went off to the south. But the kobold is not limp. He was lying, right? So naturally, under that hand, behind his arm, right, he was also carrying, of course. He was carrying a
Dagger.
not a dagger, something small, of course. It was
Well, if
like
he
a
tries
shield.
something, I shoot him then.
yeah, all he was carrying behind him, or in his hands, was basically some. I think it's. He was carrying just a rock, I guess.
What?
Yeah. So he
A rock?
He didn't
A
come
rock?
armed or anything. Yeah.
A
He
rock.
carries a rock, but
Yeah.
that piece of cloth under it, though, what's important about it is that under it was a sling, right? So as soon as he drops the cloth, he starts to load his sling and spin it, preparing to shoot
And
you with it, right?
And I shoot him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
you're
I'm on guard,
You're on
covering
guard, so open
her.
fire. Roll
Yeah,
it.
he's covering me.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
covering you.
See,
So he
we
changes up.
planned ahead.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
nice.
So 12 is a hit, I think. Yeah, you
Yes!
have armor on. Let me double check everything. So you get plus
Yeah,
or you
man.
get -1 for short range. The range changes and he's not moving. You're firing a bow,
I
right?
do have high.
Not a sling?
Yeah, a bow. I do have a bow. A
What's your
composition bow. It's a 14, I believe.
Alright, so we're at 12. This guy, and he's a small target. So now we're at 10. And he's got some armor on, but not a lot. Let's see. You've got high ground, right? You're on the trench, looking down toward him.
I have the high
Plus
ground.
1. And we'll say that you're flanking, right? You didn't reveal yourself. So you're firing to his
Yeah.
side. Alright, so with all those bonuses included, that should still be a hit, just barely. So you almost missed that shot.
10, right?
Yep. Just
Okay.
roll damage. You hit him, right? So as he changes up his move, you loose an arrow on him.
I rolled
To
an
kill
8.
him. Yeah, more than enough to kill. And before he could do anything to SHOSUR, he's hit by an arrow. It goes right through him. And he crashes down.
Rubbish!
Alright, so
Alright,
SHOSUR,
I'm
he's
gonna-
dead, right? What's your move?
Yeah. I'm going back to the trench, bro, and I'm gonna dap up the guy who covered me.
Alright, yep. And then Jordan, remember your job is to
Do I need
defend
to
this
roll
trench.
for a clean dap?
What
what
if
you
you
think?
want, you can. I mean, it's not a risk. It's pretty much automatic success, right? Only time you roll is if there's a chance of failure. So, I guess you could roll to see if you fail a clean dap. It's super high chance.
Yeah,
to
clean
fail.
dap.
Super
I don't
low
know.
chance
I
to
was gonna
fail.
say he doesn't take your dab. he doesn't take your dab. He says, "Get alert, everyone!
Right.
Awake, everyone!"
More importantly, with that fire, that's a reason you call it distress, right? That's to raise the alarm. Most of the guys were already concerned and waking up at that time, so you guys didn't really do your job too good, because your job was either to maintain peace or to raise the alarm in case of course, an attack. No one raised the alarm quite yet. The enemy's raised it for you, right, by setting the wall on fire. So most of the troops are grabbing at their weapons. Jordan, the south wall's on fire, right? What do you want to do at this point? You want to rush to the south or something else?
Uh, yeah, I'll rush to the south. I'm maintaining support.
Okay.
I'm going to maintain support and rush to the south. And as I run to the south, I'll scream. I'll just shout out, "Fire! There's fire!"
All right. You raise the alarm for fire, right? So naturally, the only water sources are typically from the creek. There is some water in the can, but it might not be enough to put out the fire. The wooden barricade's been set ablaze, so the next move to put that out is to cut off or separate it from the rest of the wall, right, and repair it later. But mostly to secure the threat. So the wall, of course, is just made of wood and barricade, right? That's to provide cover and concealment. But now it's been set on fire, so it's no longer fully functional and doing its job, right? It's still covering and concealing at this time, but it's slowly becoming damaged, right, and spreading. All right, so Jordan, you raise the alarm. You want to just, that's a verbal thing, or do you want to do physically, like run and ring the bell?
I'll just scream as loud as possible, alarming everyone.
Okay, and what are you doing as you
Just
raise
saying
the alarm?
fire.
Do you want to guard still, keep eyes on the east, or
I'll run to the south. I'm running to the south
south?
actually.
Okay, yeah. So you run to the south, and you're running there, and a second explosion goes off. Same direction to the south, right? So now the wall is hit by two flaming oils, right? They're just bombarding it with flaming oil. Back to ETHCAR and SHOSUR after your DAP, right?
Yeah.
You're in a
I
trench. What's your next move from here? The south side's under attack.
You can go first.
I say, hold this position. I'm gonna go help south and move southwards.
Yeah, so most of the enemies are to the south right now. So
I guess I'll stay here and keep a lookout.
okay, so SHOSUR, you want to stay in the northwest trench and keep looking northwest.
Yes.
Okay, and ETHCAR, you're running to the south then.
Yep. South Trent.
Okay.
Like that's where it said explosions, right? Or is it south east?
So the south trench, it sounds like the explosions are actually not coming from the trench. They're on the wall. So that means that the enemy are probably in the trenches right now, right? Or
Okay.
I mean, they're
Then I'm
slinging
not
oil up there somehow, right? They're throwing it up, so they have to be close enough to throw it, right, or shoot it somehow. So they're probably inside the trenches right now, or closer or further. We're not too sure, but they're definitely toward the south.
Can we get? Can I get like in the middle? Like, is the middle elevated?
Yeah, I mean
Like,
the trench. Oh yeah, between you want to get out of the trench and move between the hill and the trenches.
yeah. Try to get on a high spot. Try to
Yeah,
shoot the kobolds.
sure. Yeah. All right.
Make sure they
so,
stop fucking throwing flaming holes on us.
Yep, you start to climb out of the trench, have the high ground, maybe move toward the barricade. There's not a lot of cover between the trench and the of course barricade. By the way, they did that on purpose, the troops, right? So that if they had to fall back to the barricade, they could still fight against their own trench. So you're moving up the hill, but staying, you're moving like slightly toward the wall first, then after that move southeast. Jordan, you're first to arrive on the scene, and in the midst of the chaos with those two walls on fire, right? You move through the trenches just in time, only to see, of course, two of those enemies retreat. They already climbed out of the trench. They're moving tree to tree, leaving the position, right? So you just watch them retreat. Do you want to fire on them as they retreat, or something else?
I have the how far have they ran? If so, I'm just gonna shoot at them.
So by the time you get toward a position where you see them, right? So you can see them dashing down the hill. They're running. They already ran out of the trench and southward, and they're running tree to tree, right? So, like, their backs are to you, but they're just like running through the tree line, escaping southward. They're moving like southwest, basically. So they're pretty far out, but every now and then you might have a line of sight, so you can you can lead a shot, right?
Yeah, I'll just fire at them.
Okay, so you start to take aim, load and aim, and you try to lead a shot, and you have one shot, you have one chance before they're just completely gone. If you get a nat 20, you hit. If you don't, you probably missed. Right. So you just gotta get a lucky shot.
May God have mercy on these fucks.
Alright,
13, I
you
missed.
just lost a piece of ammo. Alright, so you and ETHCAR have expended one shot so far throughout this expedition. Not a major loss, but a minor loss. Right. Your job was to defend the trenches. Today you guys failed your job. Right? I mean, kind of failed. You got one kill though. Alright, so
we got
anyway,
kill, yeah.
yeah, ETHCAR, by the time you get to position, it was, a hit and run, it looks like. You guys got to position, the wall's on fire, the troops are, realizing a weak point in their defenses, right? They need maybe 4 people on watch at a time to watch every direction moving forward. Having just 3
Yeah.
people might not be enough. So, the
So
wall's on
Loki,
fire.
it was their fault.
Yeah, it might be their fault. I mean, the idea was that you guys would do rotations like patrol, things like that. Maybe one person on top looking every direction every now and then, right? But we had 2 guys east, only on east, right? No patrols, right? Patrols are good too, to do checkpoints or checkups on everything else, right?
Yeah.
We had 2 guys.
Well, since there was, I was assuming here, since there was 6 people here,
Yeah,
that's
there's
not
only
like
6 troops
okay.
here. The entire army is here.
Yeah, I was.
Or active.
Yeah, like there's 3 shifts, right?
Uh, yeah, there's 3
Only.
there's 3 shifts total. Yeah. Usually, one of the shifts is usually always taken by mercenaries or adventurers. That's what you guys did. So that when it's their shift, they have 3 guys on their shifts too, right? For the
Yeah.
permanent.
Okay. I was thinking with like per shift too, so I thought there was 2 other mercenaries awake, not mercenaries, soldiers awake. Cause
There was 2 to 3 awake. I mean, they had free time, so usually 3 are definitely sleeping. The guys who are about to have the shift next are sleeping usually, right? The 3 who just got
Okay.
off shift, they're having their free time, right? Like training, washing, just having their own time, and then going to bed for the next shift, right?
maybe like 9 dudes
So
efficiently
you
do
guys are
this.
auxiliary
Good lord.
support. You guys are not permanently stationed here, right? You're temporary, and you failed at during your shift. You guys failed, right? I mean, it wasn't a complete failure. It was a slight failure. So naturally, you work together. Some people keep watching. The entire camp is woken at this point, but the main task is to put out the fire, right? So you put out the fire. Naturally, got hit by flaming oil. That shit was oily as fuck. So it just had to be destroyed.
Yeah, all hands on
basically.
grease.
And then of course repaired. So a damaged wall means that it no longer can be defended properly. So that's why we have trenches. Trenches can't be set on fire. Naturally, it's just dirt. So that's why trenches are so important, right? So the wall is good. It's really powerful in some ways, but there are some weak points like fire, right? If
Wooden
the enemy
walls.
has it.
If they were stone,
Oh yeah.
never had
then-
that problem.
Sure. That might be the next move, right? For them to build a stone wall behind it, and then remove the wood after, right? So.
Yeah.
All right. But who knows how long this? They only.
Well, we survived.
Yeah. Good job.
We
You did
did-
get a little yelled at by the guard captain. He's like,
Hey,
what
awful,
the fuck,
man.
right? But in the
Okay,
end, you guys still did your job. You raised the alarm.
We did what we could with
I-
what we had.
Hey,
Yeah.
someone had to cover short, trying to capture the surrendering
Yeah.
kobold.
Yeah.
In the end, of course, it was successful. It could have gone a lot worse. If the enemy planned a full-on assault, that could have gone really bad, right? With that distraction. That could have bought them time to assault from another direction and all the chaos, right? So splitting
Yeah, I
the
stayed
forces.
because I was worried that it might be a distraction. It was a distraction. It was not at the
Yeah,
right area,
it's pretty
though.
obvious, I suppose. But yeah, it was just a hit and run. So it caused you guys some pain, I guess.
Damn
Right.
kids! They can't get away with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
So now manual labor.
not my
is,
wall.
Yeah.
You know what? I might just die off a policy to shoot on site against kobolds now on.
Unfortunately, because you guys,
Can't trust them suckers.
the main thing that is a consequence of what happened today is that you are Now forced to doing your free time shift, help repair the wall. That's your
Oh,
punishment
that's
for
perfectly fine.
so you have to help
It
repair the
makes sense.
wall.
At least you still get paid.
You still get paid,
Technically.
and you still get a share of the spoils. So that kobold that you guys killed, um,
Didn't have no
half the
punishment, just
spoils
has
will be
sling.
yours, and half the spoils will be the camps. So,
Ew, get it raw.
because you're in the army, you're not a mercenary company, so you have to your pay goes
Yeah.
to them first.
So, is my arrow fine?
Uh, 1 in 2 chance, you find only one shot. You pull it out of the kobold, so there's a chance it's bad. Roll a d2. 1 it's good, 2 is bad.
It might
Oh,
be
have it.
1.
Alright, you're good. So no changes to ammo.
Found it. It was
Jordan, you can
just
do it
inside
too.
this guy's gut. I do not know how.
If you want to recover your
I'll
shot,
roll it.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to
D2.
recover.
50% chance you can
1d.
recover it. Alright, yours is
Lost
bad.
it.
Yours is lost to the woods. Like you can't find that shit.
Damn it! They stole it.
They stole
Everything that goes wrong, I'm going to blame on the kobolds.
Them sneaky bastards.
Alright. But yeah, your shift. You have to get back on shift though before you have to do construction. So there's like the free time team that was supposed to have free time. Of course, they have to repair the wall on their shift, their free time shift. So they're like bummed out. They're like, "You guys suck." They're not as for reals. They're just like as a joke, right? So like,
yeah.
keep your eyes open, right? And some of them might make you offended, right? Like maybe they talk shit about SHOSUR since she's a woman on the job. Usually women are not supposed to have this kind of
Whoa,
job.
whoa, whoa,
Right?
Damn! Whoa!
It's not a big surprise. We're living in a
whoa.
medieval
Let's not
society.
be rash here. Let's not be rash.
Bash on her like maybe she should stop
I
focusing
might,
on the job.
I might be a woman, but I've got 14 strength, and I'm not afraid to show
Probably
it.
stronger than most men.
Contrast to this woman right here.
Yeah, one of the guys talks shit about
Whoa.
you during his free time. He's like, "Cause of you, right?" Like,
You finna square up?
Whoa! Hey,
Show
I
us,
stop
show
her. I
us.
stop her. Calm down.
yeah,
Calm
her
down.
Alright. Yeah.
You finna square up?
You need to keep watch.
You got to drag me away from your dead body, bro.
No.
I'm
No.
just,
Watch
I'm
out.
just, I'm just grabbing her collar and just start
You trying to-
pulling her away.
It was
You
like,
trying to end up like with,
Still.
you trying to
Sure,
end
we
up
just-
like that limp-tailed kobold that got killed?
You threaten
Bro.
him? Okay, let's see how
Yeah.
he reacts to that. He reacts negatively. So he says something you don't like.
Is he scared or is he angry? That's a real
Is he
question.
angry?
He would
Angry,
be
you
angry.
pissed
He
him
felt
off.
bad. Yeah, so
Angry?
he was like constructing. He's repairing the wall that you guys caused to be, or
Oh.
it wasn't your fault completely, but he's repairing the wall, and you confront him and you threaten him, and he like spits at the ground and says, "You better make this up to me later, maybe in
Whoa.
the sheets."
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa.
I'm doing your
You should
There
job.
make
might
it
have
out
been
the
no
way. He was
casualties
the one out
earlier,
there first.
but there's gonna be a casualty now, bro.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he threatened you, or not threatened. He insulted you. Basically, he's saying you got to make it up to him. Right?
Sexual harassment, really.
Yeah, sexual
Just
harassment.
hell no.
Sexually
Go
harassed you
back
just now.
to
Hell
do
nah.
Honestly,
I'll go
I
back
know
on
you're guarded
watch.
by a joke, right? But yeah, it gets pretty heated for a bit, and then you get back to work. We gotta see if the rest of your shift is peaceful, because that was only till that was 2 p.m. So it's
1400.
currently 1300 now. So we'll see if anything occurs. Or we
Okay.
didn't check
This
for
time-
1400.
Yo,
Gonna
what's
take-
the soldier's name that made fun of me?
Whoa, come on.
The guy's name, yeah, I can give it to you, so you can remember him. So this guy insulted you. He's one of the guys repairing the wall because it's his free time and he's supposed to be
It's
home.
gonna be some guy named Drew.
Alright, but this time, let's do this properly. Three spots.
Anyways,
All right, his name is Goodman. If you want to talk to him later, I'll put him
Saul
on your
Goodman.
sheet as enemy if you want. In your notes.
Hit list.
Or
I
rival.
think we might have a.
Let's see. SHOSUR's new rival is Goodman.
Right. Story material. Yeah, but this time, let's take this properly. Get in, take all the.
let's calm down for a bit, have a breather, and help out with the fucking wall, man. We're working. We're still working at the
What the
moment.
heck? Alright, so from 14 to 15 we have another encounter. So maybe
Yeah.
Damn it, I came back.
We better
So
get
while
triple
we're
pay.
mid repair,
Yeah. All right.
on shift. Okay, what's our new positions though before this encounter?
This time.
Let's spread out. So
Who wants to help out with the
I'm gonna
wall?
be. I'm
It's
not
not your
gonna.
time
I'm
to
not
help out
getting
the
on that
wall.
wall, bro.
You guys are working on the wall later in your free time.
Cause that
I'll be looking
Because
at the south this
Goodman.
time
Okay.
because the wall is exposed now.
Yeah, the south wall is broken a little bit. They have to replace it, right?
I will
So
keep
yeah,
watch.
I'll be
so
I will
east.
keep watch to the east.
okay, Athkar is
Oh
watching
man.
east.
I guess west.
SHOSUR's west. What about
You
Jordan?
should look at southeast in between.
Your enemies are
Oh
east.
yeah. I'll go northwest. Gore.
Northwest.
No,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
northwest.
west.
Watch toward friendly lines. All right. I think I heard from everyone now.
Oh, that's friendly lines. Oh man.
Yeah, they're
West
east.
is friendly,
I believe.
like back toward base.
Oh okay.
So you're watching like our, they came around from the friendly lines. That means
you're
they'll
just
be
looking
flanked
at a
later.
wall.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, they came from the front line. They flanked us.
Yeah, they probably exited some other
Oh
wall,
man.
right, to attack. So, actually, the risk of flanking, of course, is that usually you might get cut off from your retreat, right? So if you ever pursue flankers, they usually have to go a longer route to get back to friendlies. So, all right. Yeah, so we'll roll the direction. Actually, first, the intention of this group. This next group, in favor for our crew again. Something that might be good for our team at least is, and then, sorry, rolling direction of the encounter. All right, it is toward the. It's like south. It's like
Yes, I can see them.
Or no, that's west. Okay, it's west.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, it is
Jeez.
west. So surprisingly, it was the same group maybe, right? We caused someone casualty earlier. But SHOSUR, you were on watch toward the west basically. You were watching northwest. So you have the highest chance of seeing or spotting or hearing this approach.
Damn.
Again.
So it's you again.
Again.
Yeah.
This is okay. This
Oh,
time,
gosh.
please sound it,
Keep
huh?
on doing it. Right.
I will. Trust.
All right. So anyway,
Fool me
let's,
once, and when you.
this time, of course, you're hearing it, you're seeing it. It's something friendly, or in favor actually for you. Is basically you see this group. They are maybe doing the same tactic that they did earlier. So they come out from the tree line, right? Because naturally the hill we're on has no trees. We de-treed it, right? Deforested it so that the enemy couldn't have a safe approach, right? So they're at the base of the hill that we're on, to the west, and they're trying to get on our hill. So they're coming out into the open, and they're acting like they're innocent again, right? Like you see these kobolds.
Wait,
They got like
are they? Oh, they're kobolds. Okay.
yeah. They just
Immediately.
themselves.
Sound an alarm, yelling
Okay, you
as
don't give them a chance.
loud as I can.
All right, so you just yell,
How many
kobolds.
Immediately.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Jordan, ETHCAR, you hear yelling from the west.
Kobolds!
Yep.
Them
I joined them.
filthy cave dwellers.
Really?
Okay, so
Fuck it,
ETHCAR,
yeah.
And then can I shoot one of them?
yeah, you can shoot at them as their,
Heck.
yeah, you don't even give them a
Yes.
chance.
I'll stay
roll a hit,
south. These
1d20.
the
ETHCAR,
Is
are
it
you-
D20?
Jordan, yep. You guys are both running over there to help her, or either of you staying put?
I'm staying south because the wall's too weak.
Okay, yeah, you're staying south. The guys building the wall, of course, they'll grab at their weapons, which are nearby, and they'll help reinforce her position. Right, she sounded the alarm, so the reserve force, which is them, can join her. And the guys who are sleeping, who have the next shift, they're like, "Man, this sucks. We're trying to get some sleep, right?" And then, of course, ETHCAR, what
Are
do
you guys ready?
Yeah, go ahead and roll
What?
when ready.
Bruh.
What'd you get?
Should we
A 3.
Damn,
misfire?
she missed.
So you
At
open
least it's
fire.
not
They were peeking
one.
behind a tree. They were trying to act friendly, and then of course you hit a tree or something, and they disappear and run off. I'm gonna check the morale check after that first shot. One of them yells out. He's saying, in Kobold, like, "We're sorry," right? Or he's trying to speak other language. We're sorry. We're sorry.
We don't understand it too, so it's just like barking.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying. Let me see if he actually
I
speaks your
released the
language.
hounds.
I'm gonna roll to see if they speak your language. Oh, he does. So he's like speaking in a deep Kobold accent. The other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Say,
Holy shit, we understand.
we're sorry. We're sorry. Right. And he's screaming down
You know what?
the
I released the hounds.
You want to unleash the hounds on them?
Yeah.
Okay, you just let the dogs run down the hill.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You guys have your aim toward them, right? Reinforcements arrive, and they're screaming their apologies from behind the tree. And the reaction to the dogs' morale check, they hold the line. Actually, no, they hold the line, and they're waiting for your dogs. It sounds like, and they're gonna fight the dogs. Your dogs run down the hill. You loose them on the kobolds, and I'll just speed roll the encounter. You guys will keep your bows aimed in case you have a line of sight. But they go into melee and they stay behind the trees during the melee, unless the dogs can push them out into the open.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 2 dogs versus however many kobolds are down there. We don't know for sure. Certain.
It's just it might be
I'm
2
gonna
only.
speed roll the results real quick. So, kobolds, the dogs, the damage. Alright, should be fine. Kobolds, the dogs, damage. Alright. So you're seeing your dogs down there. They're trying to fight. Looks like one of them is doing decent.
I want to flank.
You want to
like,
flank
help
as
the
that's
dog.
going on? Climb out and flank.
Yeah, climb
You
out
don't
and
have to push
flank.
down the hill then. Is that fine?
That is fine. Like I'm gonna help flank them.
Yeah.
Can I cover
You
him?
hear? Oh, what's up?
Can I cover him with my
Yeah.
bow?
Keep your weapon aimed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you're reinforcement here, so it's you and 3 other the workers earlier. Right, including Goodman, excuse me. So you got they all have their bows aimed down the hill. Ethan or
Stirred.
Escar is flanking. Alright. Unfortunately, we did hear one of the dogs squeal because it got hit actually. He took a little bit of damage.
Oh.
One of your
Okay, good.
dogs is doing decent. He actually did some damage to one of the kobolds, but they're struggling. Like, yeah, it's been like 20 seconds
That's why I'm
of combat.
flanking.
You're flanking. They're going at it still. And there's another round in which they're going at it before you get into position. So we'll check. Kobolds. Those are hits. Alright. And then that's it. Yeah, so you're running down the hill, and finally you can hear the kobolds like grunting relief, right? They're like yelling, right? You can hear them stabbing into your dogs, right? But you get into position behind a tree, right? You're down the hill now. You're with the kobolds, and I'm gonna check their morale real quick after they got their kills from behind their trees. They hold the line, and they scream out, "That was rude!" Right? And the other one's barking, right? Like, "Ruff, ruff," right? Because they're dog.
Yeah.
And like, well,
No.
looks like the better dogs won.
I'm sticking behind them, like
Yeah,
pretty
they're
much.
flanking. Okay. So they're still looking, up the hill, and you get into position to flank, and you see them. There's just 2 of them. They're like behind their trees. Your dogs are dead, and they're actually just holding their positions because you don't know why they're here, what they're doing. I mean, the main thing what they're trying to do probably is get us to retreat, right? Or maybe cause some damage to our siege, to break the siege, right? So they're just hit and run tactics. Because
I shoot the one.
Yeah.
That's barking.
Guerrilla tactics.
You just shoot them? Okay.
Shoot the one
the
that's.
English one, or I mean the common one?
Yeah, I'm
the
shooting
other
the one that doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, roll the hit. You're flanking, you got a high chance to hit.
20.
Oh, perfect.
Not
You got a
20.
kill. You don't even have to roll. Yeah.
Damn.
Just a headshot, pin his head into the side of a tree. I mean, if you want to roll damage,
Yeah,
you can,
that-
just for the fun of it. It would be-
Sure, why not?
Nah.
You got a combo, so
Two D.
yeah, double the damage.
Gone.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gone.
Gone.
Yeah, can't get to them. You staple his head into the tree. Yep. So he
Yeah.
dies. So let's check
Surrender.
him around with the other one. So the other one flees. He starts running. As he runs, you can shoot him as well if you want. You
Yeah.
shoot him.
Shoot
You want to do
him.
a
Yeah.
aggressive duel, like aim for his limbs? It'll be half
Yeah.
damage.
I aim for his. Yeah. I'm willing to do that.
Okay. Roll the hit.
1d20. I rolled a 7, so I probably missed.
Yeah, that's a misfire. He hit a tree. Alright, he got away. The guy ran away. Unless you want to pursue him.
Nah, just take the
Alright, just go get
corpse
your loot.
and my arrow.
Another job well done. This time you guys properly did your job. Actually, SHOSUR, you have an opportunity to shoot. When that guy moved out of his tree, naturally you had cover fire. So when he moved, right, you were able to fire. Roll the hit. Same with all
Roll
the
hit.
shooters.
Let's go.
So SHOSUR's got a chance to take him down, the runner, right?
Yeah.
Before he can fully flee.
Do it.
He's a moving
I gotta,
target,
like,
so
I gotta
it's really hard to hit
look.
him. You might need a nat 20.
Make sure you're.
A gnat?
You might need a
Yeah.
nat 20.
Yo.
Alright, roll for our guys.
Let's see. It's showtime.
Very low chance to hit,
It's
but still chance. So suppressive fire.
Okay.
Come on.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Ready.
10. Bruh.
Ah,
Ten.
misfire. Sorry. This was a shot. Alright. When you saw a lineup, you loosed. It just, yeah, he ran away. Okay. Ammunition. If you spent ammo after this or during this encounter, roll a d6 to see how much you recover. It's 50% chance to recover it. So I think.
A d6?
So,
Yep.
I
just
shot
since
it
you
like
fired.
twice. What I roll?
Oh,
I rolled
yeah.
a 5.
Okay. It would be odds is yes, evens is no. So you're good. After ammo recovered.
Damn.
SHOSUR, you can
Arrows are
roll
holding
too,
up.
I guess. For all your ammo. Because you fired 2 rounds this game, this entire game, right?
Yeah, I fired. I technically fired 3, but in this counter, 2. I fired 2.
Okay. Oh, you lost your shot. That one's gone. Sorry.
Yeah, that one
R.I.P.
on the
Whoever-
tree somewhere.
RP arrow.
Whoever's making
You
the
have 19
arrow, pink.
left. I mean, it's plenty of ammo. To last you tons of suppression fire. Okay. Well, the enemy fled, but we got another body, right? So, good job. That kind of compensates for what you guys lost earlier. With your guys' efforts today, this has been the most active day shift ever, by the way. Day shift is never this active usually, so.
How much longer until Jason's is over?
That was from 14 to 15, so you got 1 more hour of shift left before you're finally released.
Imagine this guy comes back. I want to decapitate him.
Alright, so yeah, all the kobolds want to do during the siege, of course, of their land is, of course, try to break the siege. So they're just bombarding and, counterattacking, right, by attacking our siege camp. They're just sending guys out to do hit and runs. But today they failed their hit and run. Well, they kind of succeeded, but mostly failed. They had 2 casualties at the cost. At the cost of 2 casualties, all they managed to accomplish was set our wall on fire. That's it.
Yes.
Pretty
No,
good job,
I'm the
so,
only one at alpha, anyways.
Which?
We'll go over the loot
Each
at the end of
cast-
the expedition, at the end of your shift. So you guys just throw the bodies and all the loot in a pile. And of course, the officer in charge will be in charge of dividing the loot. Because since you will get chunks of the spoils of war, but it's not your own company you're serving, right? You're serving in the military, so you'll still get a portion, but it's divvied out still. You'll get a good portion though.
Hopefully I get it good because these are 2 of my kills.
By the way, how much? What did that kobold have on him?
The kobold, the 2 or
The
first
one that
kobold we
died.
encountered, he was of course a decoy kobold, and he was mostly just wearing decent armor, but it was kind of fucked up here and there. These guys down here though, they had the majority of the funds. So that decoy in the beginning, he gave most of his gear to them, right? So the decoy had little to nothing, but these guys are better equipped. So the guy that ETHCAR killed when he got to him, he was actually equipped pretty well for.
Let's leave this for after game.
Yeah. All right, we gotta wrap up this game. We're about to finish the game. We got 1 hour of shift left. So, naturally, we loot up. We get back to our positions. we did our job well this time, and of course, get back on shift. Last hour of the shift, 1 in 6 chance for an encounter. All
Come
right,
on.
finally, your shift is
Darn.
over. The
No.
shift that was sleeping finally wakes up. They had a terrible sleep shift because of all the noise.
Yeah.
Because we can clean them up.
A lot
If
of
it's good,
work.
then I don't
They're
need
finally
to.
fully relieved. The guys who were working party, they go to bed. You guys become, of course, the next shift, and you have actually a double shift today because your double shift is construction and, of course, reserve team to respond to any
Perfectly fine.
other assaults. So you're on reserve shift, unfortunately, because you got in trouble. So you guys got a double shift technically, but you are not in the
No.
active shift, so you don't really have to pay attention or not even have to really fight. Right? It's the active shift that has to fight. So your job's to reinforce. Okay.
Personally, I find very glad I got the 2 kills of today.
Yeah, not bad. For XP, naturally, most of it will be going. All the glory has been handed to ETHCAR for the most part, and maybe some to your crew, since it was your crew on your shift. So ETHCAR, if you're willing, you're going to divide it with them. It was a total of 10 XP worth of glory from the kills, right? So it's recommended you should get maybe 6 and they get 2, or you should
Yeah.
get 8 and they get
That
1,
works.
or you can take all 10.
I'm honestly good. I'm honestly good with no XP. Trust.
You want to
You
share
sure?
the glory?
Okay.
I'm sure.
SHOSUR doesn't want to take credit for it.
Okay.
Okay. Jordan, you want to take some credit for his skills?
I'll
If he's open to it?
I'll just have to.
Okay, you just
He
want
can
me.
have to.
Alright, yeah. ETHCAR, you get all the glory for the kills today.
Yay.
10 XP to you. Actually, it's not 10. 1 XP is going to the army. They're taking 1 glory because you're serving their team. So when they
Bruh.
report
Yep,
in,
fair enough.
it's, yeah,
Who's
they'll
it?
tax it by like 10%
Bruh.
basically. So you only got 9 because
This
you're serving an
army, bro.
outpost.
That's perfectly fine.
Well, yeah, you guys have an outpost, right? A trench and position dug up by them. So those kills were only in ways enabled and allowed because
How
you were
much
fighting their side.
how much XP do you have to get to level 1?
To level 1, you need 2,000. Or, sorry, level 1, not 2,000, sorry. It depends on your class. If you want to become a thief, it's 600. Thief is the easiest class to level into.
Yeah, that's my plan. Is
I
ETHCAR to
think
become
if we
a
all just
Yeah?
get
Okay.
ETHCAR a whole bunch of
Thank
XP,
you.
like we look, you just like overload him.
Yeah, get one person
yeah
Then we
overload.
most of our XP
advantage.
is going to be from the money that we get from
Yeah,
killing
treasure
our
is the main source in OD&D for XP. Killing gives you very little XP. So.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I see.
any copper that we gain from killing our enemies also, according to the
Well, yeah, from the adventure, if you get actual coppers, you get XP for it. So, wilderness or dungeon. But technically, you're not supposed to get it if you sell things or get it any other way. So, only XP or only treasure gained during an adventure will give you XP. So,
Okay.
Okay.
and treasure, of course, would be like coins and all that. So, all right.
Oh yeah, what do we do with the dog's bodies?
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. You guys brought it
I
back
was
to
gonna
base.
I was gonna ask,
Yeah, I just
is kobold meat edible?
Yes.
It is, yeah. The soldiers here
Is
will
it
probably prepare it for the
good?
crew. It's
Yeah.
not really
There's
Yeah.
advisable to eat unless it's usually a last resort. So the heads are gonna be cut off. They're dog meat, by the way, like dog human meat, right? So
Ah, I see.
it's
That makes
usually
sense.
technically kind of one of them, but really, who's talking?
the main people that they
Yeah.
feed it to is dogs actually or animals, right? So they will like turn it into
And my
like
dog.
rations or feed it to like the dogs, basically, right? Like any animals they eat.
Yeah.
5.
Which, oh my god, your poor dogs.
Oh yeah, your
Maybe
dogs
some.
died when you got down there.
Yeah, there goes 50 cops.
Darn.
Yeah.
So the dog
Eh.
meat is edible, but it's not advisable to eat. There's a lot of
Does
parasites.
anyone want to buy dog? Does
Was it
anyone want to
really
buy dog meat?
Dog
He
meat will
says
turn
as he
into.
cries over his 2 dogs.
You can still sell the dog meat back in town. Butchers will buy it.
No, I think
There's other animals that eat it.
Yeah, like
I think
I'm
Pigs
at
sad,
that
but I
point
need
just
to earn.
roadkill.
I need to earn my money somewhat back.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, let's wrap this expedition up. So before you guys get paid, well, actually, you're about to get paid. So you're gonna get paid real quick. Um, as with
Wait,
some
what's the
change
pay
order.
like?
And then once you get paid, we'll
I
do one more
mean,
double shift because you guys have a working one more shift today, a fourth shift. Due to your
like,
yeah
we had 2 events happen during our
yeah
shift.
yeah 2
I think we
encounters.
should get like
Very
a
eventful.
huge bonus.
So
And anyway, we only have 3 people, man.
yep. Basically for pay, you actually will finish your evening shift. After your evening shift, you guys will be told to report back to, because you're only a temporary shift. You're gonna report back to, of course, IDLEN, the village, and that's where you're gonna get actually paid, right? You're gonna go to the guardhouse, report in. You'll have paperwork signed by, of course, the guard from this base, and they'll indicate your efforts out there, and of course, that will determine your pay. So. We have to get through one more shift, and you guys are not on the active shift, but you're in reserves. So you are, if they need you, you will help them, right? But most likely there will be nothing crazy. 1 and 6 per hour. I have to roll this 8 times. Oh shit. Okay. So, unfortunately, there was an encounter right after that. Let's see if it was dangerous
It's
or not.
me.
The DM sounds so relieved when the shift is over. Then all of a sudden, oh shit.
Right.
So it was a hostile encounter on the position. There was another attack, but you guys just got relieved, and you were just about to start construction on the wall, reconstruction, when there was another attack on the base, right? This was a bad attack. It was a brand new attack, the evening shift attack. So they're hitting the base hard today. Naturally, this was spotted by, of course, the evening shift, who were just sleeping before, you know, and it's a hostile encounter. They're on guard, of course. They raise the alarm, and you guys assume protocol, right? You stop working, you get into position to fight. The rest of the camp is woken up. The guys who just went to bed have to get up and get ready to fight, right? So, unfortunately, we're gonna see how many enemies there are during this encounter.
Just one.
But this is a hostile encounter. It means a full assault, most likely.
1 million.
All right. Basically, yeah, I'll roll to see if it's the full assault. I still have to roll the counter size. This is going up against the current total enemy troop size.
Or either this is gonna be. Ooh.
Yeah, so it's probably full assault. Yeah, the whole troop. All right, so let's see. At some point, the guard, of course, it's evening hours. It occurred at 7 or 16:30, roughly 4 in the afternoon, and they report sightings of enemies. Right, pushing our position. Particularly, it probably came. You know, we've been watching. We have our eyes on the main entrance from this post, but they could be leaving their cave from any direction, right? So these guys came onto our hill from every direction almost. They're taking this opportunity to do a full assault tonight. So tonight might have been just the worst day to be on shift, right? And we decided to do a full assault on our position. So it's going to be a huge attack. You guys have the option of, if you don't want to play any longer, that's because you guys already should be able to cash in, technically. There's a chance, I will say, I'll give you the opportunity because, you know, we've already been playing for 2 hours and 39 minutes. If you want, you could have disobeyed your orders and could have gone back to base early and not take the extra shift, right? Does that make sense? So you could have left early, you could have demanded to not have that extra shift and not be part of this encounter. Because you might die here in this encounter, but it is technically your job to be in this encounter, so.
What do you guys want to say?
So, is it a full assault?
Yeah,
Like, how many?
It's a full assault, so you might be up against like 12 to 24 kobolds, right?
And then, like, how many mercenaries? Or, like, how many armored people are guarding
There's
right
9
now?
of us in total.
Yeah, there's only 6 NPCs in the three of you defending against all the
But
So
monsters.
it takes 2 kobolds to basically equal a man, though. Remember that.
Yeah, typically kobolds are very weak. Just like a dog.
so I, wait,
If we have everyone fighting here, we
ETHCAR?
have a decent chance of killing or because the thing is, they're likely going to break morale before we kill them all.
Yeah.
Our
So,
our
if,
goal
for
would be
example,
to
one of us has like a flaming
yeah.
oil, however, yeah, it's really
We
effective.
don't actually. I was
I'm
gonna say
good with staying, but
Okay.
I know you guys want to live and shit.
I can stay.
So
I could stay.
if
Yeah,
you guys want to like not
the
risk your
money's
life,
worth it. We get extra.
Alright, so you guys want to hold out and play through this, or do you guys want to go through the most likely outcome? Because the most likely outcome is we get overrun and killed, right? So if we get overrun
I
and
actually,
killed, naturally you guys will not come out with nothing. You will die, but um,
you know, it's
basically,
actually more like the outcome. We're actually going to break the enemy with, I
there's a
believe,
chance
actually.
you could probably hold the line. Yeah, I mean we are the defenders after all. Uh, okay,
Yeah.
so if we decide to hold the line, before we continue, since we've been playing for 2 hours straight, or 2 hours and 42 minutes,
Yeah.
we'll take a small
Well,
break.
yeah, so that isn't our
Right.
true thing because
Oh,
you did join. We did
break.
start this game a while ago. When did you start the stream?
okay. Maybe
How
like
long
2 hours
was the
ago.
stream? We've been about 1 hour and 36
Yeah, you're right.
minutes.
Stream
So
is only whatever.
still, I wouldn't mind taking a break before a big battle.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do another
Okay.
battle after this. Take a 5 minute break in real life.
Yep. Thank you.
Fuck. Alright. A dozen? Alright.
A
It's just
dozen is crazy though.
a dozen, 2 dozen, it's just
Against 9?
1 dozen people. Alright.
Dang.
We only have
I
okay,
think
I
we
have
should
an
like
axe and some
we should maybe
bows.
like cut our losses low key.
We already decided to stay.
I know. But like one
We
of
don't
us
even
could
have a
like
I just
run.
realized we don't have a
If we wanna
magician.
like if we wanna save one of us, cause like the guy who got like a whole bunch of XP, he might have like potential. You know, you
He
gotta save
is
the
he
young
is
ones.
he does have potential.
He has
Potential.
potential
Potential.
to get out of the slums. We gotta sacrifice ourselves so that one can make it out.
Yeah. Okay, so
I
9 people, 1 dozen human-sized kobolds. I'm just doing that because I'm
yeah.
combining both of them together.
So I
Why
think
is that so many? I don't remember
Ethan
this much in the
should
Kobold King.
evacuate. Bro, why has there been so many encounters?
We only ran across like 3 kobolds. That probably those were the people that pretty sure those were the ones that was just trolling us. Oh no, those were the
Yeah.
scouts. One of them got away easily, informed the others, and just full assaulted us. Now they got the information they needed.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. So our
Ethan.
best strategy here is to break their morale.
Yeah,
Break the morale.
we could like kill a couple of them, scare them by decapitating right there and there, right then and there.
Yeah. Well, after we
I
kill
think
the first enemy,
if
there's
shit
usually a morale roll.
Ethan.
The first group really, because they're probably coming in waves.
Yeah,
If
waves
shit goes
definitely.
to shit, I think you should save yourself.
Honestly, yeah.
You
Well,
have the highest
You have the
potential
most
out of
XP of
this
all of
thing.
us.
You have the
I,
most XP. You have the potential to
hey, a
become a
fucking
thief.
coward.
You can't let it snuff out. You
I
can't let your
I ain't
life get
I
snuffed
ain't
out this early on.
I ain't a coward.
That doesn't matter. You have potential. We have to save the
You're the
young ones.
potential
You
man.
gotta. It's just like the whole village burning down so that one kid can make it out. Think about it.
I carry this. Don't worry.
I carry this,
have
don't
to.
worry. Immediately, the first turn, he got shot to death.
You have to survive.
No. This is how the game goes. If I die, I die. If I win, I
Liam, your
win.
mic is on.
Yeah, your mic is on.
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes, I believe.
Oh, that was quick. I thought you accidentally unmute your mic while talking to someone.
There is someone there.
Maybe he
There's
did.
someone.
Yeah, I'm in the living room, so it might be a little loud. I bet.
That's fine.
But Ethan, save yourself.
All right. So we left off with, of course, your crew deciding whether or not they decided to desert, betray their crew and leave early, or stay and fight and possibly die. Right? Because we gotta
Stay
learn.
and fight.
All right. So your crew was the construction team, right? You guys were in charge of helping to repair the wall. You grabbed your weapons and prepared to defend because the alarm was raised. Particularly, you heard, of course, someone shout from the east, particularly the east watch. He shouts out movement at the cave, right? It's movement from the cave. He notices movement from the cave, right? He yelled, and of course the guy on the hill raised the alarm, shook the bells. So the guys who just went to sleep wake up, grabbing at their weapons. You guys were on the south side of the hill. When you heard the alarm getting raised, of course, did you guys want to just take positions? You want to get behind into the trench? You don't see any enemies at this time. So where do you guys want to go to get in position before the combat?
How? Is there a place where are for archers at all? Like
Trench,
thing I
or
can
you
stand
want
on,
to
see
be
with the
behind
wall?
the barricade. The barricade, by the way, it's made of 5-foot wooden stakes. So if you're ducking, you're fully covered. If you're standing, you can shoot over it. The trenches are the same, they're only about 5 feet deep, so if you're ducking, you're fully covered. If you're standing, you can shoot over the trench, right?
Damn, 5 feet. That's pretty deep.
Alright. So
Yeah, I take the barricade. Like that's on the hill, right? Like
yeah, so you guys are gonna stay in the barricade then?
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll.
like
Yeah. How
I'll
much
go.
arrows do I have? I have 9.
because that isn't
I'll
in the
give
front lines, right?
I'll
Or is
give
the
you
barricade
guys
the
my
front lines?
arrows, and I'm gonna go out there with my battle axe.
Oh,
So you're gonna go and meet the enemy
all
on the field?
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You're brave.
It's a one shot.
Suicide
quite
mission.
ballsy.
Showed us on a suicide mission.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna leave with my. I'm gonna be like, you know what? This is my calling. This is my
Ask your
time.
This
arrows.
is my calling,
It's for the
guys.
greater good.
I'll
Here,
see you
take
guys
my
in the next
arrows.
time.
Take
Yeah.
my copper. I'll
Are
see
you sure,
you
Shoser?
when I see you.
If you
Yeah,
die,
I'll
it's
give
Can you
him my.
imagine
I'll give
this
him my
bag
copper.
getting
Lance.
all cuts everywhere?
I'll give him my copper, and I'll give him my arrows, so they can have ammo.
Alright. So,
Bravest woman known to man.
yep, so Shoser passes off her copper to y'all, it sounds like.
Yeah,
so
I just
Yeah.
take the arrow.
Are you
right
sure
now.
you want
I'll
to
give him my
all your
copper.
money? You
Give
don't
him
want
my
to pass it on
arrows.
to your next
Yeah.
team?
I'm not gonna survive. I mean, if I do survive, I'll take it back.
Well, let's just say if she
But
dies
I don't
down
want.
there,
I don't want the
we're unable
kobolds
to
to
cover
get
the
it.
body.
We'll keep the
Yeah.
copper
Exactly.
for next of kin, though. We'll keep the
Okay.
copper. We're not using it.
So we'll put
Pass this
20%.
on to my son. He lives in the north side of the village.
All right.
Sounds good.
Free money.
Yeah. So where is the barricade again? Is it
No.
the barricade's on top of the hill. It surrounds the
Okay.
actual camp that's on top of the hill. It's a wooden
Okay,
barricade.
and it gives a good position to be able to shoot.
Yeah, it's the tallest position to shoot down the hill.
All right, perfect then.
It mainly, so anything on the hill itself, it doesn't feel, you won't be able to shoot too well until it's a lot closer. So when they're on the side of the hill, moving up toward the trenches, you can't see them too well because the elevation, right? So this is the highest point. It mainly has view over things that are beyond the hill, right? So it looks down to the valley, looks to the other hill, but if the enemy reached the hill, right, the barricade position has no line of sight anymore, naturally, because they're moving on the hill that the barricade's on top of.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So the best place would be the trenches.
The trench line will have a better chance at seeing both enemies in the base of the hill, possibly, and still, of course, seeing the other hill in the valley.
Yeah. Okay then.
Alright,
Let's.
so 26 copies for ETHCAR, 26 copies for Jordan. Jordan, you're at 43 copies now. Alright, so let's begin. So she's running toward the east to fight the enemy. Where are you guys positioned, ETHCAR and Jordan?
Best place to be able to cover her would be from the trench, right?
Yeah.
You're
Gain
firing from the
protection.
trench? East trench?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Jordan?
Also, how many arrows do we get? She also passed off her arrows.
I had
Oh,
20, but I shot twice, so I have 18.
okay. So you passed up her arrows, so each of you get 9 then.
Good lord. Oh yeah, we can do that.
I believe in you guys.
Alright, let me track that. So, at the start of the fight, actually, you guys are not actually fighting then. You're actually passing up here, which takes time. Let's see. So, ETHCAR, you were at, let's see, it was 9 each.
It's worth
so
it.
You're at, ETHCAR is Ethan's character.
Yeah.
You're at 19 arrows now.
Good lord. Okay, I
Jordan,
can do
you're
that.
Jordan, you're at 18. Okay, so let's see. Alright. You guys get, yeah, Jordan, did you even tell me where you were? You didn't tell me yet.
I'll just head to the trench.
Yeah, but there's trenches everywhere, so I'm asking you which trench you're going to.
The eastern trench, the one
Okay.
that's.
Alright, sounds good. So you're in the east trench with ETHCAR then. So you guys race for the east trench after, of course, you get your gear. By the time you move up to the trench, of course, the east trench, the guys on the east trench that spotted enemies, of course, you know, they saw shield kobolds emerging from the east side. They began a fire, but those guys actually withdrew. And we have activity mainly toward, of course, the south, right? So, you guys are all drawn toward the east. It was a distraction again, right? Obviously. Most of you ran toward, someone ran down the hill. As you were running out of the, or running down the hill, troops were yelling at you to come back, but you were just running down the hill anyway. And then, of course, some of the guys, they got up, particularly, you know, we had one guy man to the east, one guy on the hill, and one guy on the west. The guy on the west, he was making his way over. The guys who were sleeping woke up, grabbed their weapons, and as everyone's trying to make movement toward the east, of course, the enemy are have already moved up the south side of the hill, and have made it into, of course, the southern trenches, and then from there, most of our guys are starting to react to that, realizing they're here. But we've got a bunch of kobolds in our trenches now, right? And they're just moving through our trenches. Some of them are throwing oil at the wall again. The newly made wall, they're breaching it. But yeah, it was
And
another decoy. But the full assault's actually not from the east. That was just a distraction, the signal for the
always
start of the assault. So at this time, ETHCAR and Jordan, when you got into position on the east trench, you hear rockets to the south. You have no targets. The guys who were in the eastern cave entry have withdrawn, right? They went back to their cave.
yeah.
So from here, you want to start making your way to the south. You want to keep eyes on the east, or something else.
I
Let's just go to the south. We go to the south. They're already making the
can
attack.
I get out of the trench and move to the south so I can shoot into the
South trench, yeah. Move up the hill
yeah
first, and then look south.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll do the same.
Alright, so you guys are climbing out of your trench. Right, you're making your way up the hill. So you have to have like a better line of sight on the guys down in the trench, right? So as you move up your hill, the one soldier in the hill with you, or in the trench with you, he keeps his eyes to the east, and as you guys fall back, the reinforcements, which is the sleeping crew, they're freaking exhausted. You know, you guys should be exhausted. You guys are the evening, or you guys just got off of your shift. But the other guys, they want to go to sleep right before their shift. Anyway, those guys, of course, woke up, grabbed their bows, went toward the east and went toward the south. And you guys were making your way up the hill too. And unfortunately, by the time you guys get up that side of the hill, the enemies were doing the same thing. They were rushing up the hill from the south. So as you made your way out of your trench, you saw enemies with shields already on the hill between the trench and the barricade. They were moving up. They saw you too, right? With bow and arrows, they have their shields toward you. They started to charge you, right? Shock troopers rushing your position with shields. You want to open fire on them or something else?
Yeah, open fire.
Alright, roll the hit. Jordan, roll the hit. SHOSUR, you were running down the hill. You want to go back or something else? Or do you want to run to the cave?
I was going east, right?
Yeah, you want to continue east or something else?
Fuck!
Are the others like? Are they retreating?
The other
Like the ones
guys,
that
yeah,
was
they're
gonna
falling
attack
back because
originally?
apparently the attack's coming from a different direction.
How fast are they?
Your guys, they're not terribly fast. They're medium footmen, I think. Enemies are pretty slow too.
How fast am I?
Bro.
SHOSUR, you're pretty fast. You don't have a lot of gear, I think, right? You might be a medium footman.
I'm pretty
Or you
fast.
might be a light footman. Yeah, you're pretty fast. You can pretty much catch up to the enemy
Pretty
pretty quick.
fast.
Yeah, you're fast.
How many are there?
Just a second.
Light foot, and you move
Quite fast.
about 30 feet normal and 90 feet fast, like sprinting. You move really fast. Holy shit.
One moment she's down the hill, next moment she's helping us out. What the fuck?
Alright. So, I'm good.
How many are east?
Sorry, my sister's giving me food.
Oh, is that why? Okay. I was like wondering, is that your sister?
Alright, so, sorry. SHOSUR, what's your move? You said you wanna continue.
How many are east?
From what you
How
saw,
many
you
are
actually didn't
retreating?
see any guys to the east. But apparently the guys that were to the east are falling back. Like they were in their cave hole, right, in the cave entrance, and they were retreating
I see.
from what was last known. So like,
Okay.
they were spotted in their cave hole, right, like in the entrance by the guard. They were emerging, and then they just went right back inside as a distraction, basically.
Okay.
The
So then
attackers
I'll go
have-
south.
Yeah, so you just have to go back south. If you want, since you're already down the hill, right, you can continue to stay below the hill and go around toward the south, and then back up. Basically, you'll be able to rear end them, right?
Yeah, I'll rear end them.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. So you're gonna flank. They've already rushed up that hill. Two of our guys are opening fire. Edgar got a hit. Oh wait, they have a shield, so let me double check if that's a hit or not. So 17, and close
Ooh, that's
range, we're at 16, and let's see, dexterity, we're at 17, small target, we're at 15. Alright, so those are all adjustments. Now we're going up against their armor class. So the enemy has, let's see, they're small armored. They've got like, 50 coppers with the gear on. Probably got a helmet and a gamson of their size, right? And then of course the shield. So in that case it's about 9, 7. The shield, it's double, of course. It's missiles, so probably down to a 5. So yeah, it's still a hit. Yeah, it's a hit over 1 point. Roll damage.
Yep. 1d10. 4 kill.
Nice. Yep, more than enough. Alright, plus you get double damage against someone at foe. So
Oh, yeah.
Kill. Forget about that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Auto kill.
I got 40.
As long as you hit, you will kill. Right, so you went through a shield into him. That guy goes down. So one shock trooper down, one shock trooper approach. With their attack, we're going to go over numbers real quick. So let's say they're pushing forward with their western troop, which had an estimate of, because we only killed 2 today, they had an estimate of 9 left after that. So it's a force of roughly 89 kobolds on the western troop that are assaulting the position. So there should be, because we just killed 1, there should be only 8 left on the assault, actually. But a couple were spotted to the east, so there should be only about 6 left in this area, approximately. So only about.
Oh, so yeah, we have the advantage. They're attacking a bigger force.
So anyway, yeah, the shock trooper rushing in a force position still, and the other 5 of them, because there's supposed to be roughly 6 left in this area. The other, because we just killed 1, yeah. So the 2 are back in the cave still. 8, so.
At this point, they might have just got themselves surrounded.
So the other 5 are still rushing up that hill, and as they're pushing up the hill, we have guys up there, the reservists, right? Actually, total shooters that aim down from the south side of the hill. They got into position, and they're rushing the hill. They're shock troopers. They're trying to take the position. They have shields. We're opening fire on their position. Here comes our firing line. A volley of all of our troops are here now. They're all flanking. We're all firing on the position, except 2. The Western Guard and the Eastern Guard are still there. So a total of 4 shooters, NPC shooters. Rolling a hit, misfire. 2 hits. Okay. So they do land their hits. Let's see if they're. I mean, every hit's a kill pretty much against small foes like these. So I'm not even gonna roll. So yeah, 2 just went down. Also, we gotta do a morale check because the enemies have a down, and they're also half numbers. All right, first check, it's a pass. Second check after they went to half numbers.
Oh, yep, they broke.
Yeah, so when 3 of them went down, and there's only about since there's 6 left, yeah, there's only 3 left. The shock trooper toward you guys, that's rushing you, and the 2 left on the hill. 3 totals left. In the following round, they're gonna start to retreat, right? So of course, as they start to retreat, our shooters on the east side, including the shooter down below, actually at this point, the shooter down below in the eastern trench. Our shooters on the east side, of course, including the shooter down below. He turned around and shot the shooter down below in the round end. I forgot to give him an attack. He was looking. He shot at the shock trooper that is charging you guys. He turned around and shot the shock trooper before the round end. I forgot to give him an attack. He shot at the shock trooper that he missed. So the shock trooper does crash into one of our guys and closing. He would try to force his weight into one of the 2, and he missed. So the shock trooper does crash into one of our guys. He would try to force his weight into one of the Jordan. Because he tried to crash the Jordan, so he chose between the 2. He chose. He got a nat 1, and he tried to crash the Jordan. Failed. He went body into you. He got a nat 1 toward Jordan, gets tripped up, critical starts rolling down the hill. He went running toward Jordan, gets tripped up, and starts rolling down the hill. Right. He's pretty badly injured from that trip. Naturally, he rolls down the hill toward the eastern trench. Probably he's pretty badly injured from that trip. One of our guys is running around the trench from the south or east side. Probably took like 1 damage, of course. one of our guys is going around the trench, basically. SHOSUR,
Let's go,
came in
soldier.
from the flank. SHOSUR, two guys are retreating. They're doing a withdrawal. They have their shields facing the archers, and they're starting to back out, right? And you're able to come in from the
You're
rear.
fine.
You're able to rear in them, right? So SHOSUR, you come in from the rear, right? You climb out of the trench, back onto the north side of the trench, onto the hill, and you got your axe out, and they don't realize it. They're under fire, right? They're under heavy fire. You come out of like nowhere, SHOSUR. Roll a hit against your target.
Oh, come on, come on. Don't miss, don't miss. No whammies, no whammies.
Alright, let's see if
Okay,
you can
wait,
save
wait,
one.
I gotta pick the best dice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
okay.
Let's see this roll.
I need to
Make sure
like,
Honestly, I
I need to make
misfired. I
sure
misfired.
You got this.
I
got-
have missed
Maybe you want that
every
as a
single
shoulder.
time.
I got a critical
me-
fail. I was like, yeah, I'm dead. Immediately followed up with a critical fail for the kobold. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Critical fail for archery is not that bad. Usually it's just a broken arrow.
Yeah, I pull up my
Unless
axe.
the fire's in the way.
Walk down the
My
kobold
dice
that's straight
suck.
tugging at me.
Alright, let's see this roll.
Okay, wait, wait. Okay, I think I found the best one.
Turn on camera, I want to see this. Let's see this.
Okay,
Alright, best of luck.
this is the moment. 14?
Oh yeah, you hit.
Drum
Is that
roll.
enough?
That's a hit.
Drum roll?
How do you wanna-
14?
Yeah, that's a hit. If you want to roll the damage to see how much you obliterate this guy, your damage is They're backing out of here. You got a D8 of damage, and plus you're twice as strong as them, so you get double. And then
A double?
plus they're vulnerable. As they back up, they're not defending themselves, so I'll give you double. So it's 48 damage.
It's not possible.
It's over 9,000!
Like, your minimum damage is 8. Because you have a +1.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
many?
+1 to
How
your
many?
strength.
How many dice?
48. If you want to see how badly you obliterate this guy.
Jesus, guys.
Yeah, he has no chance.
He only has
Because
4 hit
the thing,
points.
you have
He has 4.
Okay.
you have you have a +1 to your strength, if I remember correctly, and you're rolling 48.
That's fine.
Minimum damage.
Yeah, he's gone. Either that or you chain attacked him. You chain attack another kobold.
Yeah, it's probably more
You
than
ready?
enough. You overkill. That means your weapon went right through him.
Clean like butter.
Nice. Yeah,
Okay,
you-
I got 7, 6, 2, and 1.
Yeah, that's
Add
overkill.
So that's 16.
16 plus bonuses.
And
so
add-
you-
16.
probably like 20 damage total with all bonuses applied. So
Damage!
that was 5 times more than you needed to kill him, right? So you just literally split him in two, right, with your axe from behind. You came in from behind, you split him
Oh,
in
that's
two.
sick.
Right? Yep.
I'm pretty
so
sure I'm pretty sure there's a professional doctor around here. He might be revived.
you butchered him, right? Because he's the size of a dog. This guy's only 3 feet tall, right? Imagine you're just tough human woman about 5 foot.
Split him in half. Like,
Yeah, you came from behind, just cleaved him in two, right? So he goes down, right? He gets split open.
Good ain't gonna talk shit
the
no
other
more.
guys
Good
are
man.
so, how's the morale now?
Unfortunately, there was a bad situation for you. Okay, so the other two
Oh,
missed their
yikes.
target, which was the other guy. But these two here, they actually were firing at the guy that you came from behind. So there's crossfire. Because remember, that on the hill, we have guys shooting down. So you came from behind.
Oh,
You're caught up in the crossfire. So, naturally,
no. Friendly fight. I
that
bet it
one
was
hits,
Goodman.
but this 12 here might hit you. So there's a chance to hit you instead. So we gotta roll to see if it hits you. A 9. Okay, misfire. Complete misfire. So
Okay.
it was crossfire though. You came,
Thank
we have
gosh.
shooting from the opposite direction,
Thank
right?
goodness.
But it went past you, fortunately. It was a complete miss. Alright.
That would have
Anyway.
been so sad.
The other guy got shot down. He got obliterated with arrows. So it was 2 hits on him.
Okay, how many kobolds are left?
Congratulations, you guys won the war. So 0 casualties.
You killed all of them?
Holy shit! I thought I died.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
break down on my knees, crying, bro. I'll be like, I can't believe I survived.
We got one prisoner. By
I
the way.
live
The
another
guy who got
day
shipped up.
to see
One
my son
person?
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah, we got a prisoner. We got more money.
One was captured by the Eastern Trencher. So he tripped up and
Was it the one that rolled down? Yeah, of course this guy will roll.
got captured.
Ah! Fuck, my leg!
Fight, she went berserk, right? She was running east, ready to die, and she ends up winning. High risk, high reward.
Yeah, pass. I mean, give her the money back, bro. She deserved it.
Yeah, Goodman ain't gonna talk shit after 20 damage.
Okay, well, you guys definitely fended off the assault, right? So, naturally, the enemies were under siege. They did a counteroffensive. They were running out of resources, so they were trying to, rally out and meet the foe besieging their base. And today was the day, and they failed. So they're probably gonna have to withdraw to KEIRAN, and you guys are probably gonna take the western KEIRAN, right? Because of your efforts today, the next team will be able to push deeper into enemy territory and also conquer western KEIRAN, right? This grid here, the western side will be fully conquered soon, right? By, of course, IDLEN. And if we can kill all the kobolds in this region, we can enslave the populace or kill them all too. But then, of course, this will become a human territory, right? If we win the war against them. That they started, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So,
They start.
alright.
Every Cobalt War is by them starting it.
Yeah, it's always them first,
That was
usually.
humankind.
Alright. Good job. You guys actually won a huge victory today. Because the likely outcome was supposed to be, I mean, at least if you guys left, it would have been death for the 6 guys, right? Possibly.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, it was one. Basically 1-to-1. They would have won.
Yeah, I also forget that we're defenders. Defenders have a lot easier time winning the battle. Actually, it's an uphill battle for the enemy. So
Yeah, if you're attacking defending force, you always want double.
yeah, they did it equal. All right, and they were shattered. Okay, so anyway, at the end of the battle, we'll go over the loot finally. You eventually get your shift over with. The enemies are probably not going to make another assault today with only 2 guys. So they only have 2 guys left at their base. It pretty much seals the deal. The rest of the shift is easy.
Bro, we could totally just go over there.
Yeah, your next game will be the assault. So if you join the next game, whether you join or not, the next team will be assigned the assault team to move in and clear out the cave, right? Like, take it, because the enemies are, of course, on the retreat.
That sounds like so much loot.
Yeah, they're probably gonna just. Oh, the enemies are probably not gonna just leave their loot. They're gonna set it on fire, take it with them, at least what they can. We will get the leftovers, like what they couldn't take, right? So that's what we have to send it ASAP before they destroy it.
I have to be there next game so I can get my reward.
That the main source of, or the main valuable of Western KEIRAN is that they use that base that we're attacking or besieging right now as a storehouse for food, so they can supply their troops to the west, right? So it's a Western, it's a food store, right? The cave is supposed to be a food store. It's got like all the logistics were pushed to that point, so they would have, they would be able to easily feed their troops that would push out west, right? And they've been, of course, trying to get that food back to the heart of their land, but it's been difficult because we put them under siege, right?
I say we just take the army and then we go hit them.
Hear me. There's only 2 guys.
Yeah, I mean, estimate,
Only 2
by
guys.
the way. It's not guaranteed, it's just based on
Come
reports.
on. Come on.
Yeah, it sounds like an easy
We
win
got
right
that.
now, but bear in mind, if we go into the cave, we're gonna be having they become the defenders. They have a double chance, right? We gotta go through their traps, we gotta go through their barricades, and
They're nocturnal after all, so it's going to be difficult for us to see them.
Yeah, I say next
so
game
it's gonna be next.
we just go around and hit their heartlands with the army we have.
Most likely, we'll just cut them off at this point. I mean, their
I
army.
think our army is kind of tired though right now.
Yeah.
Based on
Everyone's
Just a
reports,
follow. Yeah.
they have 12 back at their actual village, like their actual home, not their like war front. There's only about 12 soldiers there left. Active duty 12 soldiers. And the populace, of course, has 90% more people there. And there should be at least, of a population, 33 are fighting capable. 33% is usually fighting capable. So, if only 10% of their men are used for the war, they've got at least 23% left to actually. They're not professional troops, but they'll be able to, of course, take up arms and fight back. The other 66% are, of course, either too young or too old or just not capable at all, right? So.
Yeah, I say next game bring in a big group and then take the army.
Finish it, yeah. Finish the war.
Yo, is that Goodman? Is he still alive?
Yeah, he was one of the guys who got killed just now, probably.
I walked up to Goodman.
All right.
Yo, she did more job than you. You saw that cobalt? That could have been you.
No, we're gonna
Yeah,
have some actual action.
you guys mind if we gather the
I think
kobold king?
I think
All
we
right.
should
Yeah.
strip him
Anyways,
down to his
let's
undies and then make him run around.
I kind of want to go to bed, so can we
Make
get
him.
everything?
get this over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
You can do that after.
because we are at 3 hours and 15. We are technically over, I think. So.
All right.
Well, nah,
Our the
we
stream
are
is only
2 hours.
2 hours and 10. Yeah. So we've only been playing
Yeah.
for 2 hours and 10, I guess. But yeah, still we should wrap it up. It's getting late for all of
Yeah.
us.
Mhm.
Okay. Usually we play 1 to 3 hours, 2 hours average, I suppose. Alright, so to wrap it up, we're going to go over rewards, basically. So, total of the enemy killed today. We killed a total of, let's see, start with 9, or 11, yeah, we killed 9 kobolds, or we killed 8, captured 1. So, we got the XP for 2 of them so far. But the XP for the rest will be split among the entire force, since the entire force responded to the situation. So, there was only another of the 9 killed, 7 or 6 more have to be accounted for. 1 was captured, gives only like not even an experience point, but the other guys do. So, let's see, 9, 2 account.
I was gonna say if we killed 9, that would have been an even split. Like we could have just done 10.
Well, it wasn't
XP
9
for
killed.
everyone.
It was 9 defeated, 8 killed, 1 captured. 2 claimed XP already, or 2 have already been claimed. So there should be 6
Yeah.
left. 6 times 5 is 30 XP. 30 divided by, of course, an army of 9 is going to be roughly 3 each.
All right.
Remainders go to the captain. Alright, so y'all got 3 XP just now. Let's see. And then, of course, now it's time to get your loot, your pay. So you get double pay today, naturally, for, of course, just serving.
Not triple.
No.
Oh yeah. We need to give back the copper to
Yeah, I passed the copper back. You say, well, good job, man.
Yeah, she survived. She also got a kill.
Thanks, man.
Also, okay, so there's 2 coppers. Now for the loot. The enemies have a bounty.
Low-key surprise.
Yeah.
So they've
He's
got a bounty.
surprised.
During this time, their bounties are about, for just their heads alone, it's been placed, the taxpayers have pooled their money, and fortunately the funding is able to pay you about 1 copper for their heads. So
Nice.
we got a total of collected 8 heads today, so that's 8 extra
8
coppers. However, that's split among the entire force. So there was 9 of you, so they'll make sure you guys get paid, but one of them doesn't get paid. So you all got an extra 1 copper for that, for just the heads being turned in.
The gear is what we're looking for.
Yeah, the gear is the big stuff. Also, the captured enemy. The captured enemy was worth less XP, but more money, naturally. His capture was a total of worth 5 coppers. And because the one responsible for capturing him was one of their guys, you won't be rewarded for that one. That's just going to go to funding them instead, since that guy captured him. As for gear, that's going to be equally divided. So gear, all the enemy gear was collected and then sold, naturally. They had about 50 copies of the gear total. Some of them had a little less because it was used up, but roughly 50 overall. So once it was sold, it was 25 each. There was 9 defeated enemies, so that's 9 times 25, which is 225 coppers worth. That's divided 9 ways. They did equal splits for the spoils. So I'm going to do a calculator. Spoils of war. They wanted to do equal splits, so 225 divided by 9. Alright, the paymaster, or sorry, not 9, 220. Oh, it was 9, yeah. Oh yeah, it's perfect splits then. Okay, yeah, so everyone gets a payday of 25 coppers. By the way, just to give you an idea, the average peasant gets like a few pennies a day, like a few coppers a day. A skilled soldier might get about, like a very skilled soldier might get about 1 silver or 10 coppers a day. So 25 is a pretty big payday, right? Basically, 1 copper though is like it gets you by. 1 copper is all you need to get by for a day. So like bare minimum. So this could last you 25 days of pay. Right, so anyway, you all got 25 coppers for that one. With loot sold, with monsters accounted for, we're gonna finally go over any other source of XP. I don't think there was anything else. Yeah.
So did we? I didn't hear it. Did we get our double pay or?
Yep, I already included that in there. So
Make
that was
sure.
at
I just
3
didn't hear.
coppers. Yeah. So. All right. Let's see. Yep. So now we're gonna add it all up. So in the end. Yeah, in the end, it's going to be only 3 XP each and 28 coppers each. Once I assign this, you guys can choose how you guys want to celebrate after your expedition.
I thought we were making the wall though.
Yeah, you did. But once you finally
wait,
relieved
really?
and went back home, you would have some time to, end the expedition.
Alright.
So,
Alright,
Who's
so
ready to get hammered?
you guys want to get drinking?
Drinking? Ooh.
sure.
Okay.
Sure. We survived. I almost died.
I think ETHCAR. ETHCAR might be the soap one out of his family.
Alright, SHOSUR, you're at 80 coppers now, total. You got paid back your money. Jordan, you lost, 26 to SHOSUR, but you gained another 25, 28. So you're right back up, and you're at 45 now.
Yeah!
XP-wise, none of you earned more than 10 XP, so no XP adjustment, right? It was just 3 XP each. So a small,
Alright.
tiny bit of XP. Jordan, you're at 22. SHOSUR, you're at 3. And then, of course, ETHCAR, you also lost your 26, but you gained 28 just now, so you went up by 2 from what you were last at.
Even
So
nation.
ETHCAR is now at... Here, one sec. Alright. You're at 28 coppers.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, let's see. XP wise, you are at 34 total. You're the most experienced in the team still.
Yeah.
Alright, time to celebrate. So, SHOSUR wants to go drinking. What do ETHCAR and Jordan want to do?
It's time to celebrate.
I'm gonna go drink also.
I put a copper in. Why not?
Alright.
We'll just
Same.
I need to go to list of items channel again, just to double check the ruling.
Uh,
Alright, so drinking, it's 1 copper. If you want to look at the ruling for it, I'll post it in the session chat.
First round is on me.
Okay, you want to pay for first round?
that's 6.
First round's on
Twice.
me.
Alright, so go ahead and roll 2d6 to see how you feel about your first set of drinks.
He felt amazing, definitely.
Oh yeah, ETHCAR did really good.
Yeah, I got 7. I barely passed.
And then SHOSUR roll 2d6
What's
when you're
going
ready.
on?
You have to roll. You're gonna see if you how the drinking went. There's a
Yeah.
chance to gain
2d6?
yeah, 2d6. A 10?
5, 11. Oh, 10.
Oh, 11. Okay.
10.
So, oh, it's
5
a
out of
10.
5.
5, 5. Oh, it's 10. Yeah.
10.
Nice, nice. Thanks for your honesty. So overall, everyone had a good time drinking. That first drink went down pretty good. ETHCAR, you gained 3 XP from that one. So you're at a total of 37 XP now.
You get XP for drinking?
Yeah. That,
Yo.
You You didn't read it properly. You could gamble for your money. You could drink for XP. You
Yeah,
could
the
have
risk is
sex for
drinking, and the
XP.
reward is
You
to feel
know,
good.
Wait, you can have sex? Wait.
Yep.
Where is it?
Adventurers.
Free time.
It's a free time activities that adventurers like to do. So, drinking, gambling, and fucking. Let's see.
yeah.
All right.
Wait, but where is it? House rules?
I posted it in the
No.
dice or the session
List
chat.
of
List of
items.
items.
It's in list of items too.
And you can also find it in the chat. He posted there.
Yeah, I posted
Oh,
the
okay.
cards. Jordan, you gained 1 XP. You're at 23 now. In that
Yay.
first round of drinks. You can also see if you guys got drunk. It's gonna be a D20 versus poison. So roll 1 D20 and see if you guys got drunk from that. So experience wise,
Probably,
you'll have a
just-
good time. If you fail the poison check,
Wait,
you're
you-
currently buzzed or drunk.
5.
All right, yeah, you failed. You're buzzed from that first round of drinks.
Hey,
And then
Okay,
you
right.
can roll too, see if you can keep drinking or not. ETHCAR, you're already buzzed. You're rolling that one.
yeah, I'm not
very drunk.
drinking. I was just drinking one.
All right, you're feeling it.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not
just
feeling
drinking.
out of it. SHOSUR, by the way, you're at
What do I
77
roll?
coppers. You roll a D20 versus poison to not get super
D20.
hammered from that first round.
3.
Yeah,
Damn.
you're feeling it. It's feeling pretty hard on you. Maybe you also have a lower tolerance too, so you're actually close to blacking out from that first round of drinks. But you
I
had a really
just
good
carry-
time. You gained 2 XP from that. You're at 5 total. Okay.
Okay.
I look to my left. I see.
die.
That's all I do
Probably
for the
poison.
night. You guys have a good
wobbling.
night.
You guys are like,
Are you gonna head
yo, I'm gonna help her out.
to bed? Okay.
I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good night. Fun game.
Thanks for playing.
Hopefully, we see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for playing. See you for the next game. Good night.
Okay.
Do you guys want to head out now, or you guys want to do some more free time?
I don't mind.
Okay. What would you like to do? More drinks? Gambling, upgrading, training? There's a lot of things. What would you want to do after the expedition to celebrate or enjoy your spoils, your hard work?
I mean, I'd probably want to get like a full night's rest and maybe do something in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. So you would sleep nice. Do you want to sleep at like? I mean, most adventurers sleep for free, which is like outside at a fire, right? But if you want a nice cozy bed, you can like go to the inn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to rent?
How
a
much
room?
is a room?
A cheap room, like a public place to sleep, is 1 copper. It's like a common sleeping room. You
With multiple people?
want to go there?
Uh,
There's a women's quarter, so like like a hostel. It's like that.
I see.
It's
Yeah,
cheaper.
sure.
Yeah, it's like 1 copper.
Sure.
Okay.
For a copper, sure.
Yep. And the benefit to sleeping in a nice cozy bed is that you heal faster. Naturally, it feels a lot better.
I mean, I don't really need to heal.
Yeah, you don't really need but it keeps you in good shape. So sleeping outside
Yeah.
keeps you hard and tough.
It's
but
for my
still-
morale. It's for my morale.
Mhm.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you gotta
you're
live a
really
little
nice.
bit luxurious.
Yeah, I'll count that as toward XP, so you get 1 XP for sleeping in a bed. So. Alright.
I'll just do 1 round of gambling. Then I'll just go to the inn and just sleep.
Okay, sure. How much do you
I'm
wanna
rolling
gamble
2
tonight?
dice. I'm not like anybody else. I'm going for low cash only. Like 2 copper coins.
Alright,
Yeah.
I wish you
2
luck,
coppers.
brother. Roll 2d6. Alright, you just lost half that, so you're at
Damn.
44 coppers now total. You wanna try again?
Let's go.
You lost another.
I lost
You're at
it.
40.
Yep. Well, I'm going back.
Alright.
You don't want to end the night on a loss.
This is my loss. If I get more, I will keep going. But now it's my
Now
loss,
think
man.
about it. You don't want to end the night out on
Yeah,
a
what-
loss.
You're
This
saying that
seems
there's
like
the one that
so
lands
long.
is free. That's clearly almost blacked out.
Shows you, yeah, you're about to black out.
Yeah,
so you have to
I
look up.
might be a little bit woozy.
she's
know.
she's just mumbling.
But I know that you can't end the
I
night
know.
out on a loss.
The fact that we
Shows
both
maybe you can
instantly go for our best drunk voice.
maybe you can show him an example. You want to gamble too? You have 76 coppers.
Watch and learn.
She's the master of
Okay,
gambling.
okay. What's the?
So you have to roll 2d6 to gamble, but before you gamble, you have to place your bet. So you have to bet at a certain amount of
Yeah,
money.
how much
each
you
one
want to put
copper.
in?
I gotta think about that. Is it 2d6? Is
Yeah,
it?
you roll 2d6,
Yeah,
and
2d6.
there's a chart.
You-
If you look in the dice rolls channel, you can see like the chances of winning.
Shit, I got
Or
this.
not
I got
the
this. I
dice
got
rolls,
this.
but in the session chat, it's posted in there. I'll post it in the dice
How
rolls
much
channel
money
too.
do I have? Did you
You have
already
76.
subtract? Did you already subtract for the room?
Oh no, I forgot. I think. Yeah. So you're at 75.
No. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 75.
How much are you betting?
75.
You sure? That's all your money.
Brother,
Lose it all.
don't
Yes.
go broke. You need money. You need money for that in.
You need money. You need money.
Yes.
Don't use all of it. I don't
Yes.
recommend it. I mean, if you really want to,
Yes.
roll 2d6 then and see if you win big.
Go home, go big, or go home. And that's her mindset right
You're
now.
crazy. You're crazy for this.
10.
Oh, what the heck? 50% gain. So
Here, look at this. Look at this.
that's
Alright,
huge.
stop.
Alright.
You see it?
You got lucky as fuck. Let's see, 75 plus. You gained 32 just now, I think. Or no, sorry, 37. So you're at 112 coppers now from gambling.
Yes, gold. What the fuck?
He's back to 1 gold piece because 100 coppers is a gold. So you've got a gold piece now.
Hey man, you said the ultimate goal was to make a profit, and I
Yeah,
started
huge
out with
profit.
the hundreds,
Highest reward.
170.
What the
What
heck?
the fuck? This ain't
I'm
fair.
not in the profit
Oh, fine.
yet.
Yeah, it makes sense. I went for two copper, but I was playing cautious. I wanted to test my luck.
So lucky, bro. So lucky. Alright. Good job, SHOSUR. Your next
Listen,
game.
you can't end the
Good
night
job,
on
good
a
job. All right,
loss.
let's go sleep, man. Let's go sleep. I just fucking help her out because she might
Yeah,
be
she
going
won
against
and you
time.
carry her home. Sounds good. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, Jordan, you want a bed too, right? So, you got 1 XP for sleeping in a bed.
Oh yeah, let me cover him up. Let me cover his room. I got that extra
You
money.
mean I cover you up first?
She's like blacked out at that point. Alright.
I'm like throwing money everywhere.
Good job, guys. You guys won tonight. Huge win. Huge W. Alright. I'll see you at the next one.
Alright.
Have a great night. Thanks for
See you,
playing.
man. Have a good day. Extra night.
Yeah, it's like 1 in the morning for me.
Yeah. Good night, man.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Night.
Wait, where are you from?
I'm from California.
Oh,
Um,
it's last one for you too. It's like 12, right? Or something.
It's 11.
Alright. I mean, yeah. It's
I'm
not
not
too
playing
bad.
games.
Yeah.
Playing video games after this.
Alright, take care.
Goodbye.
Have a good night. Thanks for playing.
you too, man.